suppose it'll make an interesting tale at some point. Tell me, what's the most interesting story you've got so far?
That one. By far.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'll make it my first chapter.
Oh, first chapter.
How do you spell your name?
Why do I feel like you were working up to that the whole time?
Okay. Is everybody good to go?
As good as we can be.
Oh shoot, I didn't think of a voice.
Oh shoot. You better decide now. It's going to be that for 2.5 years.
Well, here, kids.
I like how the duration just keeps getting longer and longer. I'm not adding to the story, it just keeps getting longer.
Oh, hi there, kids. Looking for
Yeah, there
another
you go.
person for your party? Let's go on an adventure.
Perfect.
I could be Lulu for 7 to
Oh,
6 years.
God.
Please don't.
Please do.
Jess and Zach, have you heard
Lulu's voice?
No,
Me?
I'll hold on to Lulu.
Okay.
With a tight
I'll
fist and never let it
I'll
go.
hold on to Lulu.
Lulu is...
Lulu.
Lulu gives me PTSD.
Lulu makes my throat hurt.
Oh man.
Oh, I'm suddenly also like, what voice do I want to do without it leading too much into... Maybe I'll try a German accent.
Yes!
Wing
Yeah.
German accent.
Yes!
What?
I could hurt.
The
Have
bar
any-
with the
Bjorn
door.
accent. I'll play Bjorn.
Oh, no.
Oh boy.
Hi there,
I don't
guys. Trent
I
and
don't
T.
think-
Treadwell coming here to help out with the adventuring party.
No! It's all
Oh
you.
gosh.
We are going
Do
to
it.
go find some adventures to get into. I'm sure of it.
Aw.
Please do the
Oh.
Bjorn voice. That guy was
Oh.
stacked.
Agreed.
All right, so getting started. So we are starting in the town of Sandpoint, a small but thriving town on the Parisian coast. Not too much going on there as far as like the greater region area. It's a very beautiful place. Few nobles in the area. Most notably, it is built along where it's somewhere called the Old Light. If I'm remembering right, it was a lighthouse, but very old, very ancient. It was a landmark in this area for years, even before the town. Starting in the town, there is also going on a very unique event. Happens only every few years. The Phantom Fire Circus is in town. Phantom Fire Circus comes here maybe once every 3 to 4 years, and they'll stay here for a solid month or two, just taking this time to do repairs, come up with new acts and stuff. This is their place to settle down and do anything that needs to be done that they can't do on the road. So Phantom Fire Circus just sat down. They're planning a performance for later today. And everybody in the town is excited. With that, I'm going to start with Nyrelion.
Nice.
Can you describe your character and what you're doing in this town?
Like what I'm doing currently?
Doing currently, yes.
Doing currently. Okay.
Yes.
Um,
It is middle of the day.
Yeah, middle of the day.
Middle of the day. It's rather busy as people are getting set up for the circus later on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Nyrelion, you guys have seen, obviously, a picture of Nyrelion's face. Where did those go? Where did those go? Is that an art?
Probably an art.
Yeah, that's all an art. Okay. Nyrelion is a quite tall, like, not like the tallest elf you've ever seen, but like definitely taller than your average human. Somewhere around like 6'6", and also quite heavy, like heavily built for an elf, weighing in at 140 pounds. It's all lean muscle, but like looking at his build, it doesn't strike you as like the normal, like super lean, like dexterous, graceful build generally associated with elves. There's much more just like kind of bulk to him. Additionally, his skin tone is very pallid, and depending on the light, it's kind of hard to tell if it has like a slight pinkish or maybe even like a slight greenish undertone, but it's incredibly pale. He has long, very dark, like basically black hair, put together into some very loose braids that have gone neglected for a while and are almost starting to enter dread territory, but like his entire hair isn't braided, and there's like a lot of loose hair like over those. Yeah, and he is currently in, I'm assuming there is a singular tavern, main tavern to Sandpoint.
Go ahead and roll knowledge local.
Okay. He's been here for like 2 weeks-ish.
Mm-hmm. It'll be a very low DC.
Oh, I should probably see what my actual modifier for that is. Okay. Off to a grand start, everyone.
Did you get a 1?
6.
Oh, okay. First
Well, at
roll
least
of the
one
game.
curse is holding strong.
It was a
I've been
DC
here-
of
I've
5
been
since
here
you've been
for
here for
2
2 weeks.
Oh
So
my gosh.
you almost failed it, but you got it. So there are basically two inns in Sandpoint.
Okay.
One is known as the White Deer. Very new establishment. Very, very nice. 3-storied. Definitely, like, looking at it, and the rooms themselves are the nicer of the two. Prices are comparable between this and the Rusty Dragon.
Mhm.
Rusty Dragon is home more, frequented more like adventure stuff like that. It's also known as, the Rusty Dragon is also known for better food and service.
Okay.
But definitely the better accommodations, White Deer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Nyrelion has kind of put together a bit of what some people might consider an odd system. He currently has a room in the White Deer, but he spends most of his time at the Rusty Dragon. And right now he is there playing dice or cards or whatever at a table with whoever he can find.
Give me 1 second. All right, so looking around, about this time of day, early afternoon, it's not very busy. You do notice there is a group of people playing cards in the corner.
Mhm.
Where are these places on the map? I'm
So,
searching for them. Unless they're just made up.
no, they're not made up. Very little in this campaign will be made up by me.
That's nice.
So Rusty Dragon is going to be number 37. It is...
Okay, I see it.
Oh, nice.
It's
Okay.
on Mud Street.
Or Market Street.
Yes. that is the Rusty Dragon.
Maybe it's market sounds nicer.
White deer. The white deer is number 3. It's actually up here at the entrance
Oh, nice.
to
Oh,
Sandpoint.
nice. Church Street.
So definitely white deer is... Although the white deer itself isn't super busy at this moment, there's a lot of people coming in and out of this town right now because just setting up for the circus, getting ready for the day. So the road out in front of the white deer is very busy.
Nice. Oh, you're drawing the circles?
Yeah,
Nice. They're so symmetrical.
I do my best.
So yes, you want to go join them with a game of cards?
I would love to join them with a game of cards.
All right. You see there's a bit of a younger group, maybe mid-20s, 2 guys, 2 girls. You've been here for about 2 weeks. Sometimes... actually, yeah, I'm assuming you've stayed in this inn specifically for 2
Well,
weeks.
I spend most of my time here and like get my food here, but I have a room at the White Deer.
Oh, yes. Okay. So yeah, spending most of your time here, this is a regular group here. Just little snippets of conversation here and there. You know they're basically farmhands, and they like to come here just to unwind towards the middle of the day. But yeah, you approach the table. One of them looks over. He says, "Hello."
Hello.
Trevor.
Is that his name?
Yes.
Pleasure to meet you.
You're
Name's-
like, that's not my
name's Nyrelion.
I was just thinking, he says Trevor, and you say, I don't know who that is.
His name's not Trevor.
I'm not Trevor.
I'll join you.
Yeah, pull up a seat. This is Marcus, Rhea, and Laura.
Nice to meet you all. It's
They
always
all-
good to see new faces.
Same to you. I think we've seen you around a little bit.
Yeah, I've been trying to settle in here.
Nice. You moving to town permanently, or?
No, just here for work for a little while.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, definitely join us.
Thank you.
And you sit down. They're playing a game of blackjack right now. This is more for sport for them. They're not really betting money.
Mhm.
But having listened to their conversations and stuff, it's typical for them that they'll, whoever comes out like bottom loser of the game buys the next round.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Good.
Put too much money in the pot, and it becomes less about the sport and more about just trying to win.
Yeah. Just a nice way to unwind. Here, I'll do you in, and he deals you in.
Thank you.
Right. Going along, so can you give me blackjack? Trying to think what ability score this would be.
Bluff? Well, deception.
It's not poker.
Intelligence.
Guessing.
I'll say intelligence, because this...
Like,
yeah, you don't really need
keep track of,
charisma
like,
for
what
it.
cards have been played and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
A luck roll. That should be a
You're
thing.
counting cards.
A luck roll.
If you're not at least trying to keep track of like suits and colors, like are you even playing blackjack? Nat 20.
Hey.
Way to go.
See? No curses here. They're not allowed.
All right. So you come out perfectly with 21. and after a few hands, you win the majority of them definitely. During that first hand, though, there were some that came incredibly close.
Mm-hmm.
But you do win, and let's see. Trevor ends up buying the next round. So he comes back. The Rusty Dragon is known for having some good beverages on stock. He just brings around of the usual brown.
Mhm.
Yeah. You're having a good time. With that, let's go with Trenton.
Okay.
Can you describe your character and what you're currently doing in town?
Big moment, guys.
I know, right?
It's been a long time
The
since I've been a
beginning.
character.
Oh yeah.
And I know it's like I've introduced and played so many NPCs over the past 2 years, but it feels different. Feels very different. Alright, let me... Okay. So, Trenton is just a touch over 6 feet tall. He has very dark brown hair, almost black. There's a touch of gray in kind of a short beard and mustache and at his temples. He has pretty pale colored eyes. And he, I'm going to say, is just arriving in Sandpoint. He is leading his horse. And he's dressed for traveling. He's wearing some leather armor. On his saddle, there's a short bow and a quiver of arrows, a bedroll and pack that are also on the saddle. He has a sword at his side and a buckler, and he's kind of leading his way through the streets, trying to find a place to sit down and rest from the travels of the road. So he'll probably stop the nearest person who looks like they'll be willing to talk to him.
Yeah, the streets are pretty busy at this time, so you have no problem finding someone to wave down.
Okay.
Yeah, you see there's a man basically leading a cart full of produce into the town. You wave him down, and he comes on over and says, new to town?
Oh yeah, just recently came in actually. But
Welcome.
I was actually hoping, could you point me to the right? I'm looking for somewhere to rest my feet. Been on the road for a while.
I recommend the Rusty Dragon. Just head down this road, take a left, then your second left, and you'll be right there on your left.
All right, down this road, 2 lefts. It's on the left.
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
No problem.
So he'll make his way through the crowds towards the Rusty Dragon. Is there a hitching post outside or a stable by chance?
There is. Let me double check.
If
Nice
not,
accent.
thanks. If not, he is going to stay out in the woods. I will also specify, while he's pretty tall, he's also very lean. Appears to be pretty light on his feet.
I was considering
Eventually, I'll
changing
have
my
all the
accent to
locations in Sandpoint down.
What was it?
I was thinking about changing my accent to that one.
Oh.
I was like, nope, we're good.
I was thinking about a bunch of them, and then
Are
it
you
just
going
came
for-
down to what's the one that I'm most likely to remember.
You're like Scottish, Irish.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scottish, yeah. Dang it. Good job. Well on, yeah.
Soft,
That's a
soft.
good one.
What's Trent like wearing? Like, what's his like traveling ensemble?
it looks. Actually, a lot of it looks kind of rough, not from being like cheap, but rough as in like a lot of it looks like it was maybe handmade. There's some places in like his trousers where there's like on one of the knees there's some darning a patch was done, but most of it's just kind of not like he clearly he doesn't put too much stock in personal appearance. While he's not like covered in mud and filthy from the road, it's not like he's trying to put on a show for anybody. His clothes are very functional.
So right next to the Rusty Dragon, number 38, is actually the Goblin Squash Stables. You see there's a hanging sign out front with a large horse stamping down onto a goblin.
Goblin Squash
Goblin
Stables.
Squash.
I love it.
You see an older man kind of sitting out front of the stables, smoking a pipe. Maybe once brown hair has gone mostly gray at this point. Got a mustache, no beard, and just sitting there kind of just relaxing, watching the townspeople pass by.
Can't move it.
You worry about the goblin guy. Talk to the dude.
Is this a stables? Do you have any space for another horse?
Yeah, we got space. How long you plan to stay for?
I don't know. I was thinking a couple days. Might be more. I'm not sure right now.
All right. Do you need feed or taking care of your horse for the time being, or just place it for them to stay?
Just a place to stay for right now. I've got feed.
All right. That'll just be a copper a day.
Oh, fair enough. I'll just make sure I come by and give you what you need.
Thank you.
I'll flick him a copper.
Thank you. Head inside. The third stable on the right should be open. Heading on inside, you do see there's about a third of the stalls in here have horses in them. The rest appear either completely empty or that they might have a horse in them that's just not here right now.
Okay.
But you do see just tack, feed, and going to the third stall on the right, it's newly cleaned out, ready for just a new horse.
Okay. He will lead his horse into the stable. His horse is a like an Arabian gray, and a pretty lean and fast build. Obviously, not a horse that's not a draft horse or something like that. And if a horse could look proud, this horse is proud. Almost looking down on the other horses in the stable. Leads the horse to the stall. All right. Here's where you're staying. Don't be breaking out like you did that other stable, okay? You're not better than all the other horses. Oh my god, I love you. And I'll sneak him like an apple. Sneak him is my horse. Take care, or behave yourself, Smokey.
The horse just gives you a flat stare.
Oh, he's so cute.
And just pet him on the right here, and and I will make sure I take his saddle and everything off too, so he's comfortable.
You see him goes and starts sniffing around, looking around the stall he's in, and then comes back and just nudges you on your way out.
I know, I already gave you one. I'll come back later.
Heading on out, horse is stabled and the Rusty Dragon is right there.
All right, I'll head into the Rusty Dragon.
Right. Rusty Dragon, it's not very busy this time of day. You see a group of people playing cards of some sort over in the corner. You see the owner. Actually, have a picture for her. You see this woman, Emiko Kaijitsu. She is a young Tian woman.
Redacted.
Very busy at the moment, just going between tables, serving drinks, getting food ready. You can tell this is her bar, and she runs it very well. And this food here smells incredible.
More circles have entered the map.
I'm on my iPad. I can't make them go away.
There you go.
That was awesome, Sam.
At least they're not boxes.
Thank you.
Yeah, you
Oh.
graduated. They don't have any.
You know what?
there
I
you
was
go.
gonna say that, but
Yeah, there's the hot boxes.
Are you the lady to talk to about getting a room?
Yes. What are you? Sorry, I'm a bit busy. What? How many nights are you staying?
I'm not sure right now. Maybe a couple. I'm not sure yet.
All right. 3 copper per night. 5 if you want a meal.
You drive a hard bargain, but all right.
Best in town.
Okay, I will
And-
give her the copper.
And with that, carrying a platter full of empty glasses, she'll go behind the bar and, reaching under it for a second, pulls out a key and hands it to you and says, up the stairs, second on the left. All yours.
Excellent. I will go there and drop off my stuff.
All right.
And then I'll make my way back down, take her up on the meal. I don't know what time of day it is, but...
It's early afternoon, so good time for lunch.
Okay. I'll take her up on the meal, and I'll sit nearby the card table just to watch.
Yeah. Post on up. The food's good. Roasted potatoes and goat stew.
When, with the... I'll ask for water. When that shows up, I'm going to take out of my pocket like a little pouch, and I'm actually going to take what looks like herbs or something and sprinkle those in the water. And there's just like a scent of like rosemary and mint.
She nods approvingly and walks away.
You're the new Janus.
Congratulations.
Amp cook.
You're the cook, that's right.
Well, I was going to be a frontline guys, but now I'm just going to run away all the
That's
time.
right.
So
It's effective.
If you're good at it, it's obviously a winning strategy.
You have the dex score for it.
Oh my gosh. How
Now all
nice.
you need is an expeditious retreat.
Of all the spells Janus needed, that was not the one he
Expedition
went with.
I know.
Greater ability was pretty
I
nice.
thought you did have that. Because we played tag once.
I'm pretty sure you had expeditious retreat.
No, I had the run feet.
You were
Is that really all it was? You moved
uncatchable.
like 480 feet around, dude.
I was fast.
He was fast. Elizabeth was jealous. How can you move so fast? How can you use
Oh yeah,
spells?
How can
and
you
the
get
boots
away
of
from
fighting and
everything?
sprinting.
That's right.
What did you say, Jordan?
What?
You said something about Elizabeth. I don't remember.
Oh yeah, mostly it was just how does he not get killed?
Right.
Truly something to admire. Except that one time, you know.
Except that one
Yeah.
time he did get killed.
That was the one time he ran to the front lines. The one time.
That's all it takes.
Technically, he ran to the front lines. Well, he didn't run, but technically he was on the front lines when he got ambushed by that snake in the jungle.
That's true.
That was the front line, the back line, midline.
The
You
midline,
had
the
died out
flanks.
there. I might have just been like,
Oh.
well, rip, bring in your new character. Like
We never
I
would have
was-
found his body.
I was
Yeah.
prepared
I
for
know.
that.
The snake
We would have just been like, maybe he went back to the Feywild.
I know. That's,
I guess he bailed, yeah.
Yeah, he's gone.
Would have been nice to get a note or something.
Let's play underwear. Yeah.
We spend 10,000 gold.
I know, right?
And he leaves without a word.
Walks into the forest
Oh.
and dies.
I hope he's in a better place, because if I see him again, I'm gonna kill him.
That's right. He better be dead, otherwise I'm gonna kill him.
So yes, the meal is delicious, and you have your freshly seasoned water. With that, we're gonna go with Squeak. Could you introduce your character, please?
Okay. Well. Okay. been a hot minute. Okay, so wandering into town, an extremely large pack on their back. A above about this is like 5'6", wearing a very heavy gray poncho. That looks very well washed. Medium or kind of similar to the picture. Shaggy hair that kind of is a little bit higher than her chin. Very fresh faced, wide eyed.
Oh, no.
Curious of this new town. Meandering her way through.
Dangerous for level 1. So good.
You enter your way into
Yeah.
town, and I'm pretty sure this is your character's first time to Sandpoint.
Yes.
So yeah, town is really bustling right now with the carnival. You saw is setting up outside. They're not fully set up, but a few hours, late afternoon, it's going to be a very festive time, definitely. Will you come on into town? What would you like to do?
I guess I will go look for. Okay, as someone who is basically just here to lend a helping hand, do I think it's like a notice board, or like is there someone that I know? I don't know, like a tavern keeper or someone that I can go to for some juicy hot gossip.
Juicy hot gossip.
Looking for that
Fresh
hot
off
goss.
the grill.
Yeah.
Go ahead and
The
roll me
script
investigation.
press.
Press.
See if you can find a like a notice board or something like that, or a tavern that looks like it'd have some good juicy gossip.
Okay. What did you say again? What kind of roll?
Wow.
Hold on,
Not
that's
a
fifth
thing, is
edition.
it?
Hold on.
I know. I was like, wait a minute.
Zach,
Oh.
you have given me a new dream in life.
Okay. This is either bad or good.
Open a restaurant called the Gossip
No.
Grill.
Yes.
The gossip
We'll do it in this
grill
campaign. We'll be co-owners. Neither of us are good
Maybe
at cooking.
in
knowledge.
this town.
Knowledge local.
Knowledge history. Knowledge something.
Knowledge.
Knowledge local.
Alright, well, fingers crossed.
Getting at one.
9.
Oh.
I'm lost.
There's a few different places here. Let me see. All right. High or low?
Oh no.
That's a loaded question.
Whoa.
Low, okay.
I'm doomed.
It's
You're a
okay.
backup character, right?
It's not like there are any
Sure.
criminals in this town or
Just
anything.
slap a mustache on her. And my twin brother. Here we go.
Mr. Miffler mode.
Hey, there you go. It works.
I am Squawk. Nice to meet you.
I'm looking for another person named Squeak. Have you seen them?
Have you ever seen
Just
them
go
anywhere?
family member route.
Oh man.
Uh,
Yeah, so you find your way as you're walking around, you do see decently nice tavern, fairly busy at the moment, called the Two Night Brewery.
Hmm.
It looks to be fairly busy right now, so might have some good information there.
All right.
Heading
Guess
on
I'll
in,
meander my way on.
heading on inside, you see there is a pretty wide array of different ales, spirits. This is a very well stocked tavern. You see a where was it?
Your eyes are really big. You see a what?
Dragon.
So you see
Roll
a
initiative.
We all die.
late 30s man, longer blondish hair, kind of a dirty apron as he's bustling around serving different drinks behind the bar, and it's maybe about half full right now. But it's him and then a much younger, can't be older than 19, just a bar hand, going around passing out drinks, taking empty glasses.
All right. I'll go. I guess I'll walk up to the dude behind the counter. I don't know.
You come on in.
Yeah, I'll just try to like wave him down.
And very friendly face comes on over. Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Oh, hello. I'm just, I'm from the Order of the, Giving Hand, and I'm just wondering if you happen to have any, tasks you might need some assistance with, or, I'm sorry, I'm not very good at this.
First time into town?
Oh, yes, it's
Alright.
quite busy. Very busy.
Well, there's always work to be done, definitely. What kind of work specifically do you do?
I do all sorts of things. Mostly, more of the healing nature, but, if you need help lifting items, moving items, all sorts of manner of task.
Let's see. Well, I think you have a few different options then. As you can tell, it's pretty busy right now getting set up for the carnival later on. Could use your help setting that up. You'd have to go talk to the carnival folks about that. I'm not in charge of that, obviously.
Sure.
There is also a temple currently mostly under construction, almost finished. But could always use a hand or two, help the construction to go quicker. The sooner we get the temple back, the better it'll be.
Yeah, of course.
It'll probably be the best place either there, or I could set you up here in a nice corner, food, drinks on the house. Just stay here, and I'll put out the word that there's a healer in town.
That would be quite gracious, actually. Yes, that would be wonderful. I actually have one other quick question. Do you know if there's like a bath in town anywhere?
Let me see.
So cute. Besides the river.
Besides river, please.
That's ocean.
We've got a couple of. We've
That's
got
right.
the harbor. We got the
Turandarak
Tarandarak River,
River.
the ocean. Got a bucket of mop water here I could splash on you.
Yeah. Anything's a bath with the right amount of imagination.
Right. And
When
enough
it
prestidigitation.
Anything's a bath if you believe.
If you're desperate enough, you can use an ale barrel.
Anything's
The real rain barrel boys.
The Rain Barrel Boys
They
bath
help with
service.
bath service in this campaign.
Mobile bath service. They just cart around barrels of water.
Oh my gosh. Eventually, they like, after hundreds and hundreds of years, they finally just open up a car wash.
But not before they've diversified into bottled water. But it's like
Yeah, there you go.
they're like mini barrels of water.
Oh, that'd be so cute.
Barreled water.
Barreled water. Right.
Barreled water.
Guys, we're on to something
Okay.
here. We need to open
your
up
heart out
this,
to Tony.
this
Darn it.
gossip grill
Maybe-
serving barreled water.
Once I get my Photoshop back on my computer, I will be having an absolute field day.
Awesome.
Sweet.
I've decided I want to get an iPad at some point so that I can use the app,
just-
the Procreate app to do drawings. Like,
I just had a thought.
I know.
As
It is so
a
cool.
dish, a dish for the gossip grill.
Ooh.
Hopefully.
Mimic muffins.
Ooh. Oh my god.
Start making
Get out.
Okay, I'm gonna start taking some notes here.
Oh
We're
boy.
just gonna add to this, and when we get there, we get there. Okay.
Okay,
I didn't
just-
mean to
just
hang us all up on a bat. I
fully-
apologize.
Just be prepared.
No, I'm still
Jake,
trying to
for
figure
us
out all
to
the locations
buy
here.
some property
The gossip.
and settle down.
Grill.
That's the problem with there being definitive answers to everything is you have to spend half an hour looking things up.
Yeah.
A bath. I'd recommend either. I know the White Deer has baths.
Mimic Muppets.
Mimic muffins.
I know there should also be. I think the Rusty Dragon
No kidding.
has
Mimics like
baths. I'm not entirely certain about that one. There's also. No, definitely not that. After like glancing at you for a second, go no, definitely not.
Over her head.
It's for halflings only.
Racists.
Heightist.
Heightists.
You're
Yeah.
too tall.
You're too tall for this. You will not fit.
There's and I think if you go to Hannah's, she's local apothecary, sort of the town healer here as well.
Say that again?
She's the apothecary. I don't know if she's not always in.
No,
Has?
the first part. The name?
Hannah's.
Oh, Hannah.
Oh, Hannah. Sorry, I didn't catch that part.
Heard has.
Yeah.
I heard has as well.
I heard Harrah's. I was like, ooh, Vegas.
Yeah,
Nope.
there we go.
It's fancy.
We're going
yeah,
to Harrah's.
Hannah's.
Guys.
Yeah, Hannah's. Out the door, 2 streets down on your right. You'll see the sign out front. Healer, apothecary. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she has a bath too. That she uses for, well, normally if people are sick or something, but I'm sure she might. She's a very kind person. She might let you use it if you ask nicely.
Would it be alright if I'll come back and help serve when I clean up a bit?
Sounds good. I'll put out the word for later on.
Thank you. Oh, what was your name?
Oh, you've done it now.
Not Trevor.
No. I have
Not
it here.
Trevor.
Gavin Deverin.
Gavin. I'm Squeak. Nice to meet you.
Squeak, nice to meet you. If you're also here for healing, or might be good to talk to Father Xantis as well. He's
Good old
the
Father
local
Xantis.
cleric at the temple that's currently under construction, but he still does his services and healing and does what he can for the sick as well.
Cool. Thank you.
Not a problem. Thank you.
Cool. I didn't expect that voice to come out so bubbly.
Oh, great.
Squeak's voice
sounds
is
great.
great. It makes sense
Fantastic.
to Squeak. Almost like she's Squeak.
It was awesome. I'm a big fan.
Nailed it. Curious what you're gonna do, Jordan.
With
Gonna
that,
talk like
Bring
this.
on Lulu.
Hello, everybody. It's Zonko the clone.
Do your Jordan Peterson voice.
Oh no, we're not doing that.
Whoa,
This is no curses here.
so yeah, if you want to go get a bath, there's a few different options you have.
I'll go check out Hannah's first.
Yeah.
She seemed chill.
Heading to Hannah's, she is in right now. You see the shop out front. There's a lot of different potted plants, herbs, and stuff out in the sunlight. You see above the doorway, there's that sign just says Hannah's, and a very beautifully carved front door. Doesn't necessarily match the rest of the surrounding buildings, but the front door in front of this place is very nice, very well made. And you can see through the windows there's more plants and more stuff inside the shop.
Yeah, I'll go meander. Meander my way in.
Meow.
Go ahead on.
I'm me on
Yeah.
my way.
Meow.
What's the cat one?
Heading
Inner cat
inside,
girl.
heading inside, you see there is a
That's more.
woman there, pruning and tending to a few different plants over on the side. Early 30s, long blonde hair held back into a braid. Little dirty, little bit of dust and dirt here and there as she tends to all these plants and everything in the store. But very, very much a busybody. And she sees you come in. Oh, welcome. Sorry, I'm a little dirty right now. What can I do to help you?
Oh, coincidence. I was informed that you might have a bath that I might be able to procure access to.
Yes, I do have a bath.
Yeah, it's Gavin from the brewery suggested.
Oh, Gavin. Yeah.
That
I-
guy.
Yeah. We do have a bath. If you... I won't charge you this time. Head on to the back.
This
Um,
time.
There's a well.
Better not get dirty again.
Yeah, ever.
There's a well outside. Soap in there as well. Tub should be clean.
Oh, I have my own soap. Don't worry.
Wonderful.
Of course you do.
Yeah. You'll have to fetch the water yourself, though, of course. But other than that, yours to use.
You are absolutely too kind. Thank you so much for your hospitality.
Oh,
I won't be long.
And you go on and head off to your bath.
Yep.
Um,
Until I am squeaky clean.
Ha!
Yep.
That's awesome.
all right.
Yeah.
With that, Jordan,
Uh-oh.
can you introduce your character and what
I
you're
gotta-
up to?
I better come up with a voice. No, I'm
I
joking.
know, right?
I better come up with a character.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
goodness.
hold real quick while I roll stats.
Take on a moment.
No, so I would say Edan right now is probably coming out of the forest, leading a donkey by the reins. Got a walking stick in one hand, backpack on, dressed in very plain clothes, just a linen tunic, wandering his way up to the front of the town, and first thing he's gonna do is head to the temple.
So you head on over to the temple. It's... Go ahead and roll me perception.
Oh, that was bad.
Guys, it's the start of the campaign.
I
We're
haven't
getting
made
all
a
of it
roll
more
yet.
numbers out of the way.
I haven't made a roll yet.
Perception?
Yeah.
Yes.
Noah has and Sam
6.
has. You know.
I'm holding out.
What was it?
6.
Oof.
That's
Okay.
what Noah got. Sam's rolled the highest with a 9.
No, I did get a nat 20.
That was my second roll, though.
Oh yeah, I mean the
Okay.
Oh, right.
I
Yeah,
guess if we're
20.
really counting, I got a
Perfectly
2 with my
balanced.
first roll. So, like, that was what was on the die.
So,
Technically, I got a 3.
But total.
coming up, you see the temple, and probably it's the most prominent part of this town. It is this big building right here, the big stone one, in towards the center where you first come in. Very, very large, very ornate, very beautiful cathedral. And as you're walking in, looking along the sides, you see there's what will be 6 stained glass windows. Currently, there's 4 up, and 1 currently under construction by 2 guys. Cathedral looks mostly finished, but you can tell there's definitely parts of it still under construction. People busily coming in and out of the temple. Not necessarily clerics, but you can tell they're either laborers or worshippers. Temple is, you can tell, open for services. It's just not fully finished yet.
Okay. Is it like, does it look like they're accepting visitors? Or
Looks like it. There's people definitely coming in and out. Doesn't look like there's any active services. But people are free to come and go for their own worship.
sweet. In that case, is there a hitching post that I can kind of hook my donkey up to?
Yeah, there's a hitching post.
Sweet. I'll put the reins on. Give my trusty steed a little pat on the nose and then walk in.
Another horse.
Mule.
You
Or-
walk
no,
inside
no,
and
donkey.
you heading inside. You can definitely see more of it is under construction on the inside. You saw the 1 stained glass window out front, but inside, majority of it is finished. But you can see they're adding detailing along some of the walls. And there's actually multiple shrines in here. 5 of them are currently set up. 1 is under construction and being set up. Currently, the ones that are set up that you can see, just actually go ahead and give me a knowledge religion.
Okay. 17. That was a little better.
So yeah, you can definitely tell the different deities who are gathered here. You see on the left-hand side, there's a shrine and worship area for Abadar and Desna. Straight ahead, there is a shrine for Aristil and then one for Gosre. And then on the right, the area that's more under construction, there's a shrine to Sarenrae, and currently under construction, a shrine to Shaylen. You see her holy symbol, but everything's still being built and put in place.
Okay, cool. First order of business, gonna walk up to the shrine of Desna. Just kneel
Alright.
for a moment. And utter a little prayer for thanks for safe travels. Then I will get up and I will go over to the shrines of Aristil and Gosre. And similarly, thanks for good weather.
Mhm.
Thanks for, taking care of me out in the woods.
One by one, you go through your different prayers for each one. You do see and hear as well, dressed in very simple clerical robes. Doesn't seem... The robes themselves don't depict one specific deity, it seems. They're just plain white and blue robes. You see a older man, mustache, goatee, balding a little bit on top. Actually, I got a picture of him.
Papa Z. I mean, I don't think that's what he likes to be called, but
Did not make this a handout. 1 second. Father Xantus.
Oh.
You see him, he's kind of directing workers as they come and go. He's the one people come up to if they have questions about the temple or the different deities. Yeah, and he's just... You can tell he may not be devoted to one specific deity here, but he's definitely the cleric in charge of this temple.
okay. I'll walk up to him.
Ah, welcome. I am Father Xantus.
Very good to make your acquaintance.
Good to meet you as well. And he'll hold out a hand.
Yep, shaking it. It's quite a fine temple you've got here.
Thank you. It's been under work for a few years now, but it's really coming together. Should be ready in hopefully a few weeks.
Good. I'm sure the
Yeah.
citizens of this town are welcome here, and very grateful to have such a beautiful place for worship.
It's Sam.
Oh yes, definitely. After the last one burned down, this was definitely needed.
Oh, the last one burned down.
Yes, really tragic. The old temple burned down. Not sure exactly what happened. It was some sort of accident. Temple burned some of the surrounding buildings, and unfortunately, the previous cleric here passed away in the fire. We have a shrine to him right over there, and you see where he points. There's kind of towards the front, like on the inside of the doorway to the left. You see there is... older man, bald on top, almost completely clean shaven, little bit of a white goatee. And you see underneath it, it's there's a placard that says Father Ezekiel Tobin. There's different pots with fresh flowers in them around it. Just a nice little memorial.
Looked like he was well appreciated by the community.
He really was. He definitely is missed. It's been a few years since he passed. We definitely still feel the loss.
Absolutely. Well, how unfortunate. I thought I'd come over and offer. I am a practitioner myself, and
Wonderful.
well, if there's ever anything that you or the people of this town could use, I plan to make myself quite available.
I saw you went and prayed at a few altars. Do you follow one deity specific, or just multiple?
No, I prefer to, let's say, curry the favor of the gods that are responsible for my well-being.
Very wise choice.
Oh, and, I try to stick to those that upholds the sanctity of life.
Yes, and that's... Well, if you have anything to offer, temple is yours while you're here. If you need help with anything or need information, let me know.
Excellent.
It's always good having another holy hand on deck.
Absolutely. There is one thing that does come to mind.
Yeah, what is that?
Well, I find myself in need of a place to stay. But you wouldn't happen to know anywhere around here, would you?
Yes, I would recommend, places to stay. Well, if you want, we can offer you a bed here at the temple if you're going to be helping out for the time being.
That would be very
Accommodations
kind of you.
are very sparse, though, as well, things are still underway, and we want to get the main temple itself set up before we focus on living arrangements.
Oh, absolutely.
So it's nothing more than a cot, really, in the back, but if you're looking for something a little bit better, I'd recommend the White Deer. Rusty Dragon is also good. The food there is amazing. There's a few other taverns, a little less disreputable places. So I'd stick to those two if I were you.
Well, as I'm here, and I'd like to make myself as available as possible, I don't need much more than sparse accommodations, so... If you don't mind me bunking here, I think that's what I'll do.
All right. That's... Yeah, like I said, cots in the back, down the hall on your left. There's a few cots in there. Pick whichever one you want. You're the only one staying here currently.
Very well. You don't mind if I keep my donkey out front, do you?
Not at all, not at all. We do have the goblin squash stables on the other end of town if you want more permanent or covered accommodations with the donkey, but you're free to leave him outside as you wish.
I'll check with him and see what he would like. In the meantime, I think I might go find myself some victuals.
What?
Victuals.
Like I said, Rusty Dragon, highly recommend for their food.
Good.
There's also... yeah, I'd recommend either there. White Deer is good. Two Night Brewery, really good drinks, but they're don't have as much in the way of food.
Very well. I think I'll see what the Rusty Dragon has to offer. Sounds like an interesting place.
It is. It is. There are the few places. I would avoid the Fat Man's Feed Bag. You'll see it
Quite an
along the main
evocative name.
thoroughfare. I did not come up with that name.
Oh, I know.
Say it again?
Fat Man's Feed Bag, also known as the Pig Trough.
Yeah,
It's a-
right.
It's a tavern for the rougher sort. I know the sheriff has to head down there at least 2 or 3 times a week.
I'm very familiar with the type.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate your aid. I'll be back
Not at all.
most likely within the next hour or so.
Sounds good. I'll be here.
Thank you.
You head on off, and making your way to the Rusty Dragon.
The good old crusty dragon.
Crusty Dragon.
No, this is Patrick.
Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs.
Let me see real quick.
Jordan, does your character always look like your picture?
Oh yeah, no, the red eyes are a
Glowing?
permanent fixture. Yeah, that's not something I turn on and off.
Oh, like, do you wear sunglasses
I
at all?
should. I don't know if sunglasses have been invented yet. Stained glass glasses. That's...
Stained glass glasses. Oh
Just
my
eerily,
gosh.
but they would
I
be
can see
glowing
that.
eerily.
Yeah, it'd be
Oh.
like looking through the stained glass window from the
That'd be
inside of a building.
cool. Oh, you're like super holy. You carry around your stained glass with you.
He just walks around with a stained glass window, like holding it.
Yeah, there we go.
It's so
Just
I
the
can
stained
block
glass
out the
window
light.
with pinpricks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one's invented sunglasses yet.
It'd be
That's
like,
But yeah, no.
That's fantastic.
I'm quickly reading something.
I was gonna say most people see the world through rose-colored glasses, but I mean, guess you wanted to
whole eyes.
diversify.
Rose.
My whole eyes are rose-colored.
Yeah.
I meant on the stained glass
Oh
glasses.
yeah,
That too.
we could throw some roses on there. Why not?
So yeah, as you make your way down to the Rusty Dragon.
Edgy.
Um,
I've seen battle.
not super busy.
Drivers.
There's a few people in here at the time, eating lunch, playing cards, and you see behind the bar is the same barwoman running the place. Still very hectic, running from table to table, serving good food, good drinks. You can tell she's running this place by herself, so she's very busy.
Okay, cool. I'll just kind of sit down at the bar, if there's room, and just kind of, make small talk with the people around me.
Yeah, there's a couple people in here. Are you getting lunch?
Yeah.
That'll just be a copper.
Sweet.
And with that, last but not least, Jessica.
Least but not last.
Least but not last. All right.
Yeah, who does that apply to?
Wow.
Not nearly as flattering.
Oh my gosh,
I'm going to have to remember that one.
that's good. That's really good. That's how you introduce the person going second to last.
Yeah.
There you go. Sorry. Least
Yeah.
but not
Me.
last.
Oh,
We did
well,
it.
Oh, that
there
was
you go. Little jab at Edan there.
All right. We're ready for my intro?
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. Volette is a Wayang. So she is 3'4", weighing 37 pounds.
Ooh.
She has her skin tone is a light purple. Her hair is dyed pinkish purple to match. And she has deep blue eyes that are
Accentuated.
accentuated by the pale blue across her face. They are tattoos. She received those. I don't know. I guess I don't know how to say that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
anyway, so her Wayangs have sharper features than gnomes. So she's got kind of a more pointy nose, pointier ears, and like it doesn't really show in the picture, but kind of like just like think of like maybe a more pointier chin.
Do you want
Like
me
a
to just
witch's
pull this
chin.
over?
You don't have to. You don't have to. She is currently helping out the circus. She wears very brightly colored yet fine silk clothes. And she doesn't carry a backpack with her. She doesn't have any armor on her. And yeah, she is very happy to see new people. Her eyes will really lighten up when she gets a glimpse of maybe some travelers on that road into town. But she stays very busy right now with the circus and making sure everything is where it needs to be.
Mm-hmm. And everybody's, they'll have, it's like clockwork. The circus travels all around, so setting up, pulling down, they do it many, many times a year. So everything's running about as usual, very smoothly. Everything should be fully set up within an hour or two. The main tent has gone up. A lot of the smaller ones are currently going up along with the different game stalls, other tents and such. It's another hour it'll be finished. There's a little bit of a difference where people are being more careful, like where they're setting up their tents, stuff like that, because they're planning to be here for a good while. So they're picking their spots a little more carefully than they would if it was just for one night.
Mm-hmm.
And just a little more spread out so that they have more space because they're here for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Currently setting up. And I think that... Yeah. So... Yeah. What would you like to be doing for, like, what is your usual part in, like, setting up everything?
She's pretty small, so nothing too big to carry, I suppose. Maybe untangling ropes would probably be a common easy task, but someone with like maybe smaller hands that could easily pull ropes apart versus someone who might be a little bit bigger, and just helping making sure that the tents get put up properly with the ropes where they need to be. And if anybody's ever put up a tent before, if you get the wrong pole in the wrong corner, it's gonna be a bad day. So she helps with that.
Yeah, you're going along with you is Pip as well.
Okay.
You've worked very closely with Pip. Probably one of the people you're closest with in the circus.
Mm-hmm.
Same issues. Very small, not the strongest.
Mm-hmm.
So you two go around helping to set up the finer points when tents are set up, stuff like that. Getting things not necessarily moved around, but making sure everything is where it needs to be and is done properly. And yeah, everything is going pretty smoothly. With that, day passes by. Circus gets set up. Lunches are had. Comes to mid-afternoon. Probably about 4 p.m. Circus is set up. You see, people are starting to head that way. Yeah, things are starting to get a little bit more lively in town. It's less busy work and more just a general buzz of excitement. The circus has been fully set up, and the people who have been in Sandpoint for a long time know what to expect with the circus, and they're very excited. So, what would you guys like to do? I think going back to, just around in the order. Nyrelion, you've had your lunch, played cards. You see people are starting to head off to the circus.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I'll probably finish up like the current like round or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like thank everyone for like the good games and what have you, and thank Trevor for the drinks.
Yeah, don't mention it. He ended up buying the last 3 rounds.
Oh,
Ooh,
oof.
good job.
Not his best day.
And then I will probably stop next door, check in on my mule, and then make my way towards the circus.
Our party has 3 different pack animals.
That's gonna be really useful.
Also, I forgot to mention what I was wearing before. I did a little mock-up for this a while ago. I'll chuck it in part.
Can you notch that to that notch instead? Very gently. Yeah.
But yeah, he has like an armored coat
You can bring it
that
up.
he's in that buckles across, that he can like take on and off pretty easily, and then over that has kind of like a loose like green cloak and wears kind of like a wide brimmed hat type deal.
Nice.
But yeah, I guess I'll start heading over towards the circus, see what's going on.
Is that a Hero Forge?
That is Hero Forge with a lot
With
of
the gimp? Is it
With
gimp.
With
Yeah.
Gimp.
stuff.
Might need to take a look at Hero Forge.
Brenton, you see same thing. You see people are getting up, heading to the circus. At this point, it's been a few hours, so you've had your lunch,
Mm-hmm.
and a chance to rest after being on the road.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure I entered town through the north. If
Yes.
I'm remembering my geography right, so I would have passed by on my way. So I'll just, after a quick stretch, start heading north towards where the circus is.
Yeah.
Circuses.
There's
Circus eye.
people are making their way towards the circus. Squeak.
Circuses.
Circuses.
By this point, you've finished your bath.
Circus.
Circuses is.
Moosey.
Freshly
7-hour
clean.
bath.
7-hour bath.
Hell yeah.
She only gets
7-hour
one,
bath.
so she wants to make sure
Yeah.
that it's the best.
It's worth it.
Ooh, no charge? Okay.
Right?
Wow.
Say what I had to get out.
See if she ever offered that again.
Question: what time of year is it right now?
That's a valid
It's the
question.
I was
Swallowtail
about to say
Festival
7-hour
time
bath in winter. you might be a popsicle.
They keep it warm. It's like over a hot springs or something. Oh man, that would be so
Boiling
cool.
kettle.
Oh,
Throw me
it-
under
It's in
a
a
so
rain
it's
barrel.
a torture bath.
I'm in.
A rain barrel.
And it's being boiled underneath, so it's always warm. Gossip grill and rain barrel bathery. What would that be?
I was muted.
Red Bath and Beyond.
Oh god.
Oh,
What have you been
my
saying, Jordan?
Gosh.
I was gonna say that's just how the hot tub was invented, right?
With a barrel.
Someone lit a fire under a barrel, and we're like, "Oh, this is comfy."
Hot tub.
Hey, I expected this to kill you, but it seems like you're having a good time.
Me next. Me next.
Did
Put
you
some
know?
jets in there. We're gonna be onto something.
You know, if you take a Dixie cup, those little ones, little white ones, like you get at like doctor offices or whatever, and you light it on fire and it's got water in it, it will not burn through. Because
So you just left it.
our science teacher
What?
did that. It was nuts.
Wait.
They're like,
Oh, you mean like it burns down to the water?
It burns.
it
No,
doesn't.
like the outside of the cup.
Wax,
No,
right?
the water like
Oh.
insulates it so that it can't actually like
yeah.
burn through.
Weird.
I mean, I'm
That's
sure.
crazy.
I don't know. I mean, we did it for like 30 minutes or something, and then he just put it out because he's like, all right, class is over. And it was like, this is insane. We're like, there's no way this is going to stay for the whole time.
Meanwhile, Duncan's setting off thermite in the quad.
Duncan's like, "Watch this, kids."
Just fingers all over the place.
Duncan was an amazing teacher.
Way more fingers than people were even there. It's just a weird mystery. A lot of
That was
extra
part of the
fingers.
science.
Yeah.
It's
Oh my
You want to
god.
see a magic trick? Poof, fingers.
Oh, gross.
Oh,
Is this the teacher that would just
Hello.
like let you guys
Yes.
like leave and just?
Yeah, he would just.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Duncan.
First, second day of class, told us to learn how to use a Bunsen burners. Got us set up with Bunsen burners, and then left.
Dude,
He either like I think it's some odd combination of like I think he trusted us enough, but mostly he just didn't care.
Mm-hmm.
he had a huge insurance policy. on
Maybe
this.
that's it. He was hoping that it would burn down the
Yeah.
place.
Oh my gosh. Did you guys ever do the thing with the electrolysis and the pipettes where you create water out of
Oh, the-
hydrogen and oxygen and then it shoots pipette across the room? That was fun.
I think I
The
did.
heck kind of high school experience did you guys
That
have? This is
After the AP test,
Explosives.
Duncan was just
It
like letting
makes
us
sense.
do stuff.
I think
Duncan was
our-
also the football coach.
Yeah.
And track
oh,
coach.
okay.
And track. He did track.
When
the
you say-
throwing.
Oh,
When you say he was also the football coach, what you should say is he was also the chemistry teacher.
He was a football coach,
Yeah.
but he also happened to be the chem teacher.
Yeah, he just so happened to be a chemistry teacher.
Just by happenstance, you know.
I think I did. I think we did that, Jordan, where it was like our very first chem project. We had to figure out how to, I think, make water, and you had hydrogen and oxygen, and it turned into like, okay, you have like 100% of this whatever, and then it really turned out really fast of like, wow, we should be taking notes of how many percentage of these that we're filling, because all of a sudden after 5 rounds you're like, wait, what am I doing again? And it was like 10% of one, and then anyway, but yeah.
Oh yeah, no, see, Duncan put another spin on that because he also shot a spark through it so that it exploded. It was fun. Basically made little rockets.
Solid. Yeah.
I mean, it's not a pipette, so it wasn't going to do any damage, but it was pretty crazy. I mean, there was, like, just straight up pure oxygen on tap in that room with a bunch of high schoolers.
If you inhale too much can you die from oxygen? I guess
Yes.
like
Yes.
how
Yes.
quick?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yes.
because I know that
If you have too much oxygen,
it's
you
called
can die.
hyperoxia.
okay.
Yes.
Because I know like right if like EMS comes or whatever, the
EMS.
ambulance comes, they will give you oxygen, but is it just like a small amount? Or is
It's
it
it's a higher concentration.
It's a higher
But it's not
But
pure oxygen.
It's still mostly nitrogen, right?
got it. Okay.
Yeah.
So
There are so it's actually interesting. Like the amount of like oxygen that your body can tolerate isn't actually based on like the amount of air that's oxygen. It's actually based on like the amount of like partial pressure that's oxygen. It has to do with like air pressure because that affects like what can like pass through like the membrane in your lungs and stuff.
oh,
Well, so
dang.
remind me, the
So-
mechanism you would die by is like it causes like
Imploding.
bubbles and crap, right?
Aw.
That's a
Like
different
it's-
thing. That's
Okay.
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 You can actually basically get like oxygen poisoning. That's what hyperoxia is.
Okay.
But like, so when you are, like deep under the ocean, when like atmospheric pressure is like huge, you actually need to mess with the concentrations. You can't use like a normal like above surface level concentration of oxygen because it
The
just
pressure's
doesn't
different.
work properly, and the pressure is different. Yeah.
Mhm.
Weird.
So scuba divers will have like different tanks for different levels of depth.
No, but their tanks are designed for those higher pressures.
Nice. The more you know.
Now you know.
That's right. Anyway, sorry. Standpoint.
Carnival.
Um,
Circus, whatever.
Is there a,
yeah,
there a
Sam.
chemistry stall for creating explosives, and whoever makes the biggest boom wins?
The local alchemist.
Oh,
Right? Yeah. Justin suddenly appears in the chat.
Oh no.
Yes,
You
that
said
would be him.
explosion competition? I'm in.
so yeah, Sam, heading back, finishing your bath and heading back to basically work at the tavern as, impromptu healer, which
Eat your dinner, bud.
word has been put out, and you are there are a few people that come to you for help. Go ahead and give me, can get this right, because I'm looking it up. Heal check.
You mean the only thing I put in points into?
All according to plan.
Oh, the according to plan.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Okay, 31.
What?
Wait,
Okay.
How?
What?
how?
How?
What do you have?
Wait, I think I did my math right. I rolled a natural 19. I have a plus 11. I think I did my math wrong.
How do you have
No,
a plus 11?
30. 30. Because of ways.
Of ways.
Yeah,
Things.
All
are
right.
like
yeah.
General
All
concept.
What is this?
then.
What,
I took a trait
stat
that
was
makes
this?
heal a class skill. I put ranks into it. And
Wait,
then that thing
did
also
you put it?
gave me a +3 immediately to that skill.
How many ranks did you put
3.
into it? You can only put as
3.
many ranks into a skill as you have
Oh,
levels.
4.
Oh,
So you can only put a
one.
single
No,
rank
you
into
told
it.
Yeah,
me.
we're
Get
stuck to one.
any-
Yeah,
It's
there you
okay.
go.
It's
Oh,
okay.
no,
Yep.
1.
Oh, yeah.
I have
Okay,
a
yeah.
1. Hold on. No.
She's
Wait,
got a
let me
1.
read it.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
I have 3 for my ability, 1 rank, 4 miscellaneous.
Oh.
That
Oh,
brings it to
okay.
11.
It's the
My
4
bad, I read it
miscellaneous
wrong. I have 1 in there, plus the 4 I get natural from that thing that makes it a class skill for me,
Yeah.
That would be
plus
it.
the 3 from my wisdom.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
11.
Dang, level
Everyone
1
dies around
plus
her.
11 heal check.
Let's make sure this happens so
Oh.
that she can heal us.
Hey guys, you have a really good healer. Keep her alive.
Right? Yes.
Yes, I built a healing monk, so let's see if this works.
That's insanity.
That
That's
is
so
nuts.
cool. That is so
That's
cool.
pretty wild.
Well done.
So sorry. F30.
Oh no, you're good. I have a +10 in perform, so it's not too crazy of a number. So, especially since that you are in heal, so that makes sense.
Sad Nyrelion noises.
Sad Trent noises. Are you kidding me? Let's play a
So yeah,
game.
you
How many skill ranks did you get, Noah?
5.
Oh, I got 2.
Oh.
That's high for a...
What? Okay. What's your highest modifier on a skill?
Ride.
Oh.
Plus-
What's the modifier?
+7.
Okay, my highest modifier is a +4, and I have it in 2 skills. Keep in mind, I'm a fighter, and those 2 skills are Spellcraft and Knowledge Arcana.
You're a fighter, but you like to read books. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
fighter with a hawk.
Yeah. Fighter with a hobby.
You have interests.
So yeah, as people are coming to you for healing, no emergencies. Nobody has a broken bone or anything like that. But there's
Yet.
people coming to you with either just like a chronic cold, small things that you're easily able to fix. There's also people that like have been to other healers before and been given wrong information, and you fix that too. You help a good number of people
Aww.
with issues that they also did not expect you to fix. One of them was a farmer that they had issues with their shoulder for the longest time. There was stuff they could take like for the pain and stuff, but it was always a little stiff, a little sore. You did something to it, twisted it, did something to the muscle, and it works fine now. No pain, no nothing.
Wow.
Licensed chiropractor. Day
Licensed chiropractor.
Yep.
Heck yeah. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and then afterwards,
I heal
you
your
make-
bones and your soul. Let's do it. Can you please not eat that close to me? Eat over there. Sorry, my dog.
Oh, I thought it was your
I
boyfriend.
thought it was a person.
one. Blooming.
Bruce has no sense of personal
That was
space.
great.
Uh,
Aw.
no.
Bruce.
I don't
would
want you to hear
have
pig
died
noises.
if that was Brandon.
If it was Brandon,
That's
yeah.
great. Could you not eat that
What
close
if-
to me?
One of my favorite games to play when we're on call with Sam's is
Yeah.
Bruce or
Bruce
Brandon.
or Brandon.
That's
Yeah.
cute. Aw. Could you not eat that?
But yeah, as I start seeing people, start to disperse and hear them talk about, I guess maybe a circus, I might go, ooh, what's that?
I like the way I get
What's
right
in your
there.
mouth? Drop it.
Bruce or
Bruce or
Brandon.
Brandon.
Hold on, I'm sorry, what's it?
She's unplugged.
It's the best
That
game
was
ever.
a great game. I like this
good.
game a lot.
It's so
It's a lot of fun.
I'm so sorry.
That was so funny,
I'm so
Sam.
sorry. Okay.
Drop it. Bruce or Brandon.
It's gonna be
Every
the
time.
game. Anytime that you say someone off camera, Bruce or Brandon.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
like this game.
it's
Bruce
the
and
best
Brandon.
game.
Yep. Now we all get to play together.
Yeah. So yeah, you make your way heading off to the carnival.
We should start taking bets.
Followed by Eden. By this point, you've gone. You've had your lunch. Chat up with some of the locals here. You got a decent feel for the town now of what's here, what's going on, and you see about this time everybody's heading off, leaving for the circus.
Yeah. I'll tag along. Not every day you see a circus.
Yeah.
It's not every day you see the Swallowtail Festival, though.
We've seen it a
What's
few days
Railroad?
now.
Oh, we've seen it a few times.
All right.
It's supposed to feel like every day.
Every day in Sandpoint. It's just like Groundhog Day. It's like repeat of like the same day. We're just stuck in this loop until that would be a really fun campaign, actually.
Yeah.
It would be
We've
like
done that
the
before.
same
It
thing
was just a
happening.
one shot.
Oh,
but
you did that.
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah.
We should do that using like the Swallowtail Festival.
Oh,
If we just combine all the times we've attempted this campaign into
Run the
one,
Nine Hells.
we basically have.
they're all
That's
the
funny
same.
thing.
It's all the same, like in universe, the same exact Swallowtail Festival. Just we're playing different people.
Different people who were there. Oh,
Amazing.
It's
Can we
just
be
the
the
weirdest
Goblins
crowd
this
of all
time?
time.
Can we be the Goblins this time, please? We just play it from the other perspective.
So yeah, you make your way on over to the circus. And last but not least, Volette. You're at the circus. You've helped set up the circus. Do you go to the circus?
I'm so ready to go. Yes, in fact, I
Okay.
would like to be kind of like, if at all possible, I will probably break away from definitely where I should be standing in the back, making sure that like finishing touches are done, and I've like worked hard to get them done early, and that I'm actually like kind of near the entrance, maybe like around a corner or a tent or something, to like try to watch the crowd as people begin to gather into the tent, just looking at everybody, just looking.
Yeah.
just like peeking around a corner.
Super not creepy, like, yeah, like we'll like look out and then look back and like check behind her, make sure like she's not being followed or something, and then just curious and just looking at all the different outfits and sizes of people and yeah, what they're wearing, how they talk, how they laugh.
Give me 1 second. Nope, not that one.
Definitely that No, I was laughing about the other ones. Oh, we have a map. Oh,
Yes, you do.
guys,
There's a map.
we have a map.
Hey, look at that.
Incredible.
I'm currently adding down markers for what the different tents are.
I wonder what we could need a map for.
Absolutely.
As I'm walking, I'm just gonna loudly remark to somebody, "Ah, it's a good thing there's no goblins to be attacking us anywhere around here, huh?"
I hear these
Straight up
forests
with
are
everyone. I have never played this game before. I have no idea what's coming.
Oh my gosh.
Just smile.
I've
and
never
wave.
played a module. I've never played a module. I've avoided everything about this whole game, so I am genuinely going in blind. I don't know what's happening.
Solid. There's structure.
Oh,
That's
God.
all. Better
This is basically
balanced
the-
structure.
Sorry. This is basically the only spoiler that we know.
Yeah, because
So
we've
this
done
is
it like
about
5 times.
This is about as far as anybody else has made it.
That's right.
Yeah,
maybe
that's
there
that
won't
is
be.
the vibe that I've heard.
Maybe it's something else. Maybe it's not goblins this time.
It's
Maybe
moles.
it's kobolds.
It's mites.
Oh, not mites. No.
No.
We've done mites
No.
before, and it was substantially worse. Not in this. But no mites, please, Jake. I'm begging you.
Oh gosh, this iPad screen is too tiny.
It's okay. If you need
Don't draw
help,
squares.
Well, yeah, don't. So up on the. Oh, you drew a picture. Okay, here. Can you see the whole thing? I'll point at things.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I hate this thing. Oh, hallelujah. Okay, we're
Can you
good.
see all of it? Can you see this?
Yes.
That
Yes,
is
yes.
called side stage.
Okay.
This
Oh
is
yeah, it's
called
it's very tiny.
fortune teller. This is called magic stall. This is
Finger on
called
the inside.
I am drawing
pastries.
very crude map of map in journal. Which one's the fortune teller again?
all the way
Um,
over this.
I'm
little
too scared to zoom in again because I will ruin my progress.
The
Okay,
little
that's the
parasol one. The
okay. That's side
magic
stage.
stall is. The
I
jelly
totally
Magic
misread
stall.
that Big Ten. I thought it said Bear Garden.
Bear garden.
Bear guarded.
Oh, no.
Bear guarded.
The
Oh,
beer
bear
garden.
Bear Garden.
I also read bear guarded.
It's so good.
Oh no.
Just like
Beer
it's the Big
guarded.
Ten with a whole bunch of flowers and like 2 giant grizzly bears milling about.
The pastries is.
Man, this is some
there.
circus. They got a whole garden of bears.
A whole garden of bears.
This ain't no ordinary circus.
This is a bear circus.
Bear
Sorry.
circus. I want to play Honey Heist again. That game is so much fun.
Yes.
Yes.
You guys ever watch that
I'm
movie
down.
Country Bears? The Disney movie?
Yes. Oh my
Which one?
gosh.
Oh man,
Bear.
Country
Well,
Bears.
That's a flashback.
Sounds super
It was
familiar.
it was when
Wow.
they were making movies all the time.
Yeah.
'Cause it was a ride at like Disney.
Country Bear Jamboree.
Yep, and then they were like, "Hey, Pirates of the Caribbean did really well, so I guess put
Let's throw some
Christopher
bears
Walken
in there."
put Christopher Walken in this movie about animatronic bears."
Yeah.
At least it wasn't like Chuck E. Cheese or something.
it was pretty bad.
Turns into like a Five Nights at Freddy's. You know what? Most movies are great for kids.
That's true.
Some
Yeah,
don't age well. Ice
kids will
Age
believe anything.
aged well. I will say that. We watched Ice Age recently. That has aged well.
Oh yeah,
That's a great movie.
Solid movie. And for like little dialogue, like a lot of it is just music, and you're just like watching, and you're like, whoa, they nailed it.
Shrek is a masterpiece. You cannot convince me otherwise.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Shrek is perfect.
Shrek is great. I wasn't gonna say the other thing.
This one's bobbing for apples. Target's. Targets.
hey, cool. There's a Target.
Strength test.
Target, yeah.
Yeah, there's a target.
I needed
World's
to get
smallest target.
Should be over the red
What's in
one.
there? What's in their like dollar section?
Yeah, right.
Or is it like the copper section in this world?
It's the copper section.
Conversation.
You get here, it's pretty busy. There's music coming from the side stage. You see there's performers everywhere. There's a bunch of kids running around. And there is a lot here as people begin to disperse throughout the carnival and see all the different sights. What would you guys like to do?
Get crunk. I'm kidding.
You guys go to the bear garden.
The bears.
I'm gonna get so drunk I fight a bear. When you say pastries,
Basically donuts.
Say
It's a
Oh,
donut
yeah.
stall.
oh
Say
yeah,
love.
Do you
right
have a
there.
funnel cake? If they have funnel cake, I'm totally down.
They do have funnel cake.
Guys,
Got 9 copper burning a hole in my pocket.
have you heard of this new thing called crispy cones? That is
No.
a real thing on Shark Tank. They
They
got
look
bought.
so good.
They're, instead of like a waffle cone, it's a donut.
What?
So it's got a hole in the
Oh.
middle,
So it's
and
a
the
donut.
frozen yogurt, like frozen ice cream, goes in it. So you're holding it, and then when you finish it, you can eat the donut. It's so good.
I love this country.
I know, right?
Oh my
That sounds
gosh.
amazing.
Just
Hold
bought
on. Oh
Shark
my
Tank. I know. Crispy cones.
That sounds
with C's.
amazing.
Is that with a K?
With C's. Crispy
Okay.
cone. They have a Facebook that's got cool videos on it, but yeah. One of our friends like knows the couple that did it. It's just like, what?
Oh my god.
Right? Crispy
This looks incredible.
So good.
ice cream just
How do you
got
say pastry?
more unhealthy. You want
Oh.
diabetes with a side of extra diabetes?
Where are they located?
Diabetes.
Diabetes. I don't
They've
know.
got 2 locations, one in Idaho and one in Utah.
Nice. Well, they just
you know-
signed for like
Darn it.
they just signed for a franchise, so they're gonna
Okay.
be expanding.
Can we make that a thing if it's close enough? I wanna go find one of those when I come on up.
Oh, we could
Hey,
make
here's
them.
the deal.
Where?
We'll go to Fredneck's and we'll go to Crispy Cones. It's
Can we go to a Fred Meyer?
yeah, we can go to
Yeah.
Fred Meyer.
What?
Thank you.
Have you
Oh,
never
Sam
been?
is coming up to the.
No, I
Tristies.
miss Fred Meyer so much.
Aw.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's the
I
exact
miss it.
opposite end of Idaho.
Where?
Oh,
Yeah,
Rexburg is on the far end.
No.
Oh, it's in Rexburg.
it's
Yeah. Oh
Rexburg.
crap. Yeah, that's like
Ew.
an 8-hour drive
We're not
from
going
here.
there.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
past
Just
Idaho
for
Falls.
crispy cone. Guys,
Oh,
We
geez.
can make our
can go to
own.
Fredneck's though.
We'll make our own.
We can do it ourselves.
It's like-
yeah, we can make them
it's-
ourselves.
do it.
People make
Jordan
donuts.
did discover something.
9-hour
very
drive.
sad
We can make
about
that.
Fredneck's,
Oh
though.
yeah, I think I told you guys about Fredneck's, right?
What?
That
Yeah.
a beanery is just a kind of diner.
I know.
Yeah,
It's
so
just
disappointing.
So lame. It's like
You know
I
the
was
funniest part about that?
What?
You know how I discovered that?
What? How?
I was doing research for that mystery script I was writing, like the whodunit thing.
Oh yeah.
I was watching Columba.
They talk about a beanery.
He enters a beanery at one point in one of the first episodes, and I was like, "There's no way that's a coincidence."
Oh.
Is it like maybe coffee beans? Like that's why they call it a beanery?
I think it was supposed to be like cheap food. I think that's like, if I remember right, that was where it came from. Was
Oh,
like,
okay.
yeah,
I
it's
still,
something to do with
I
like,
still love
yeah.
that the sign says the original Fredneck's.
Oh yeah,
So, you know,
no imitators here.
it's not the
The
knockoff.
etymology for beanery just means cheap restaurant.
But
Yep.
it's a classy way of saying it.
Oh yeah.
We're cheap,
Yeah.
but we're gonna use better terms.
Term traced back to 1884.
Nice. Cool look.
Jake.
Cool pose.
Yes.
I will have Squeak go stand in front of the pastry cart, but stare at it longingly, just watching them being made.
Okay.
Here,
There.
Someone
So
buy it
there's-
for me, please.
there's just a forlorn
There's a
girl standing in front of the pastry cart.
What?
hagfish game.
Oh, the
There's, like,
hagfish
you-
game.
Oh,
And then, like, 4 or 5 other
Oh,
little
Here's where your
Wait a
fourth thing's
second.
gonna come
Made it
in.
in.
Wait a
Oh.
That's in the beer
second.
garden.
This is the same thing, but different names.
No.
Jacob.
No.
there are different
I
hagfish
only get the hagfish game.
Okay.
It's too fun. It's too great.
if there's a chili contest, I'm out.
If Squeak is just standing there, I know we don't know each other, but I'll offer to buy you a pastry. I'll like walk up to you. Excuse me, ma'am.
Hi. Can I help you with something?
Well, it just looks like you're eyeing these pastries with a certain relish.
Oh, no, I just
No, I don't
I-
want relish.
they just look really good. But
Well, Would you like one? I'd be happy to. I
no,
have coin.
no, it's all right. It's a bit of an indulgence, but no, just watching is enough.
Very well. If you change your mind, come find me.
Oh, and you are?
Oh, my name's Edan.
Oh,
I'm gonna hold
hi.
out his hand.
She'll shake her hand back.
I'm Squeak.
Very nice to make your acquaintance, Squeak.
Yours as well.
And she'll go back to just staring.
Such an interesting town. How much do these pastries set me back? Well, one pastry.
Your choice. So you can get a just a plain sugar pastry for a copper. They basically have what is essentially a maple bar for 2 copper. Funnel cake is 4 copper.
I feel like a funnel cake is a little too much for one Edan, so I'm gonna go with a maple bar.
Nonsense.
I don't dream big enough.
You see there's games going on. People sign up the magic stall. There's a person there. It's a lot of very gimmicky magic stuffs. Some of it's not magic at all. It's literally just alchemical little creations like sparklers, pop-it rocks. But there is some magical stuff like just very cheap, but just cool magic items. And yeah, people are going around. You see a bunch of different performers. You see there's a half-orc, very probably a druid, you'd assume, shape-shifting into different wild animals. There's a few different clowns going around.
Oh dear.
It is just overall a good time. Is there anything anybody else would like to do?
I think Nyrelion might pick up one of those funnel cakes. Those look really good.
Okay.
Nice.
You got your choice of
Oh.
chocolate, strawberry, or cream cheese.
Is that like for like the icing?
Yes.
He'll ask for a combination of both the chocolate and the cream cheese.
They can do that. Fill a copper for that.
Yeah. And he'll see if they can like throw on like just like a little bit extra. And he'll be willing to pay an extra copper for that.
Yeah, they can do that. Easy enough. And this funnel cake is really good. This is all this person does at this carnival, is just make funnel cake and food. So they've perfected their craft by this point.
Yeah, he will definitely let that person know that.
Yeah, you guys.
And he will probably walk over and just inspect the magical wares at that tent.
Do you have fake thumbs? And like the handkerchiefs that come out of your sleeves.
There's an elf named Peg doing a magic show.
Oh no, leave! Everybody leave!
With a surly owl that's sleeping.
Get out! Get out!
A gnome with an axe walks by.
There's a really, really old elf running a bingo game.
This has been its
Yeah,
before
I mean,
disaster.
if he stands up and like if Nyrelion steps up to get a pastry or funnel cake, whatever, his look definitely kind of catches my attention. Where he goes, I'll kind of like follow and see if I can deduce what's up with this dude.
He definitely has a look
That
about
does
him.
not look healthy.
He's very, like, his skin is not a normal skin tone for elves.
And yeah, coming up to the magic stand, you see that there's a guy behind the cart, older gentleman, a very well-trimmed, pointed white goatee, completely bald on top, going through. Kids love this card. He's passing out sparklers to people. He sells out for just like a silver piece or two, a coin that'll always flip to heads or to tails or whatever you whichever you call out. He's bunch of other, basically just think like stuff you would find at a cheap magic shop
Okay.
is what this is the equivalent of.
Mm-hmm. Is there...
Cool, flashy, but this guy definitely knows magic.
Okay. So he knows magic, but he's
Yeah.
catering the contents of his cart
Like
to like
mage
the
hand
general
or something.
populace.
Yes.
Nice.
Lance Burton, you guys. Do you guys ever have a Lance Burton magic kit?
No.
It was like my jam when I was like 8 years old.
Is it one where you'd have like a book and there were like different ways to like flip the book so that it would like be like, oh, now it's blank, oh, now it's full of something, and now it's
Oh
cheese.
yeah, it was a ton of that sort of
I
stuff.
want to say I've done that. I like magic too. Like
Was it the one with like the egg cup?
The egg cup.
I think it might have been.
what happened with it? What was it?
the one with the ball that disappears.
Yes.
Reappears?
Yep.
Yeah.
I've had that one before.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
So yes, this guy definitely knows magic, but he caters
Mm-hmm.
to children. He knows most of his clientele aren't magic users.
Yeah.
Okay, that looks better. Oh, that looks good too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Nyrelion will
but-
just kind of like observe for now.
He definitely knows his craft. You do see him cast like other spells, more like showing off for the crowd, stuff like that. But yeah, there's the magic stall. There are the different games, fortune teller, the beer garden.
I might get a beer to go with this funnel cake, 'cause it's really good.
Okay. Yeah, going into the beer garden, you see they have a good selection of beers. You see standing in the beer garden, there is what was it? This one. Yes. You see a... Nope, not him. Sorry. I have a list of all the different people here.
Oh yeah, no worries.
Yeah, you see standing behind the table, there is passing out drinks and stuff, is a large, very hefty half-orc male. Middle-aged, mostly black hair, little streaks of gray along the sides. But very jovial, joking, laughing, passing out drinks. And the drinks here look pretty good. Mixture of different meads, not any other wines really, and ales.
I'll have a mead if you don't mind.
Mead, coming right up. Baked apple? Or, crap, I'm always forgetting the name of this one. Made it like 4 years ago. Vanilla bean.
Let's try vanilla bean. That sounds interesting.
It was an experiment. He'll pour on. And he'll put on the counter, says, 2 copper.
Thank you. We'll slide over.
Thank you.
I'm gonna shoot you a message, because I have a genuine question.
Okay.
No, only disingenuine questions are allowed here.
How many apples can I fit in my mouth? That's my disingenuous question.
No. Stop Siri.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I'll thank him for the meat and find like a table to sit down or something.
No problem. And there's a bunch of tables here. You do see, curiously, off to the side, there is... Go ahead and roll me knowledge nature.
Okay. 18.
18. Yeah, you're not 100% certain from the looks of it. But you see a tank off to the side. Like there's the main bar itself, and then off to the left of that, there's another table with some copper tankards on it, and a placard on the table that just says the Hagfish.
I'm not even going to ask.
There's also a large trash can next to it.
I'm not going to ask. Do I at any point notice this half elf following me?
Roll perception.
13.
Yeah, it takes a little while, but you've been sitting here for a while, and after a few minutes, you notice this person they followed you in here. They're not getting anything to drink, and they do keep glancing over at you occasionally.
He'll just like catch their eye the next time they look over and like wave.
Kind of shocked face. Wave back. Continues to look.
Do you want to come over here, or are you just gonna keep looking from a distance awkwardly?
Looks around, like trying to see who you're talking to. Eventually looks back.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry.
Is there a problem?
I was may I? I'll gesture to a seat next to you.
Oh, please, yeah.
I was just I was wondering if you by any chance were feeling all right.
I'm feeling great actually. This funnel cake is really, really something. You should try one. It's really good.
Yes, no, they
Definitely worth the price.
yes, they smell wonderful. No, because sometimes that grayness or like kind of like lightness in your skin can be caused by like kidney disease or some types of like blood loss issues. Sometimes like congenital heart failure. Like it really I just wanted to make sure because I have never seen someone with your skin tone so active.
Would she say active?
Active, as in she's only seen dead people.
Oh god! Oh, wow.
that look like that.
Oh my gosh, she's amazing.
I've never seen someone look so much like a corpse walking around.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I feel
I don't mean to
perfectly
cause
fine.
offense.
If that's what you're asking.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
I feel perfectly fine, if that's what you're asking.
Fascinating. I'm so sorry. No, that was absolutely uncalled for. I'm so sorry. My name's
No,
Squeak.
Don't worry about it. I get comments like that all the time.
I'm with the Order of the Giving Hand. I'm constant. It's my first time out and about, and this is quite an experience. Fascinating.
Yeah, no, don't worry yourself about it. It's fine.
What's your name is?
Nyrelion, you are?
Nyrelion. Squeak. You can call me Squeak.
Pleasure.
Pleasure's all mine. Do you mind if I continue to enjoy your company? I'm all out here by myself.
Please.
Thank you.
And I'll just kind of sit and just.
So what brings you to Central?
Oh, just going about my mission to give help to those who can't seek it out themselves.
Rather noble.
This is just a stop on my way. Yourself?
Actually, I'm kind of looking for work right now. I'm
Oh,
relatively fresh out of coin, as it were, and need to build up the reserves a bit.
oh. I hear they're looking for some assistance at the temple. I think they're
I'm
trying to
looking for
rebuild.
something with a little bit of a bigger payday, actually.
I
Sorry,
understand.
I've been traveling around doing mercenary work and around the country for a while.
Do you guys have the same accent? Are you from the same part of the country?
Are we from the same lands? Tell me, dear sir, where are you from? I'm sorry, no.
Pray tell,
We
thou
both
hail from?
got English accents going, but it's definitely different dialects.
Oi, mate.
We could be near each other, that's right.
Howdy, governor.
Would you like a swat of whiskey?
You're going to finish that funnel cake.
That's it. I'm scratching my accent. I'm gonna do like Southern Bayou.
That was what?
Boy.
It sounded like
No, I was trying to go for Cockney.
just be we'll just all be different dialects of the British accent. Let's do that.
Right.
Perfect.
Absolutely.
See what it turns into by the end. Where are you guys exactly?
We're in the beer garden.
Oh, you're in the beer
I
garden.
think we're in the beer
The
garden.
bear garden.
The
The bear
Yeah.
garden.
The bear.
Bear Garden.
the bear garden. The bear garden.
I'm gonna wander over to the Targets, to Target. You know,
Target.
they got good deals.
RJ. Yes. Absolutely, Tarjay.
All right.
Real quick, I will say, when Nyrelion mentioned that he's been traveling around doing mercenary work, his hand will pat the hilt of a relatively large curved sword hanging from his right hip.
A curved sword, you say?
She will look at it with wide eyes.
What is that for? Healing.
It's for
Healing sinners.
high velocity amputation.
Do you know you were talking about? You're a
I
healer.
may not have steel, but you can catch these hands.
Oh,
So the same way that you heal things, he does the opposite of that.
That's wonderful.
He keeps you
Uh,
in
He
business.
does exactly the same thing as you, except opposite.
Same thing,
Well,
only different.
He makes
all
people
related to hit points.
unalive.
he's your job security.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Keeps you in business. Sunder and suture vibes.
Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh.
So Zach, you said you're going to targets.
Targes.
Targes.
Yes.
Targets. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so heading up, you see there are a few different baskets with balls in them, and you see at
Oh my
beyond
goodness.
this area, in that grass space behind it, you see there are different targets set up at many different distances, and they're all like milk bottles set up on a post.
Ooh, okay.
You see there's kids throwing them, trying to knock them off. Most of them miss horribly. But you see as they do have some for like adults and stuff set farther back as well. And they do have prizes.
Ooh.
Oh.
I would like to. I'll walk up to the booth attendant. I don't know what you'd call it. The game master. So what's the cost for playing this game?
So cost is real simple. You're gonna walk up. Up to you. You can spend either 2 copper for 1 ball, 5 copper for 5. All you have to do is hit the target once. Depending on how far back the target is going to determine how nice of a prize you get.
If I buy the 5, that was not the right accent.
It's session 1, it's fine.
If I buy the 5, do I get to keep throwing at farther and farther targets?
Yes, you can. You only get the prize for the farthest target.
Ah. I'll buy 1. I'll try 1.
1, okay. Here you are. And he'll reaching down into baskets, picks up one of the these are colored green balls, and tosses it to you and says, "All right, that'll be 2 copper."
I'll hand him the copper.
All right. You're gonna be aiming at these targets, and he points at the adult targets, not the ones that are like 3 and 4 feet away. Yeah, you see there's a kid right next to you, throwing at the kitty targets. Whiffs horribly. The target's 3 feet away, and he misses by 10.
Hey, you might want to try, when you pull back, step into the throw. Step into it. Try that out. Yeah, with the opposite foot from the hand that you're thrown with.
You see him take his next ball, like get his stance ready, and then steps, trips, whiffs the ball in his tendon.
Keep practicing.
Natural 1.
Keep practicing there. No worries.
Natural.
It's takes time. It takes time and practice. You'll get it. You'll get the hang of it. Oh my, that brings back memories.
You see your targets. There's 5 targets. One is at 10 feet. What was it? 10 feet, 15 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet, and 40 feet.
What's the range increment on a green-colored ball?
Why green?
Well, that's what he said it was.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, the green ones fly farther. Not as far as the red ones, though.
I was about to say, I think the red ones are the fast ones.
That is going to be...
Give it some racing stripes.
paint flames on it.
Yeah, then it goes super far.
Well, but then it becomes like a fireball.
Is that an exotic weapon?
Yeah. That's actually all it takes to craft a fireball is a cloth ball just painted with flames on it.
Mm-hmm.
As long as everybody believes it's a fireball.
Yeah. Well, that's why you have to pay so much money to make it. It's just for convincing you that it's actually a fireball.
It's a placebo effect.
Yep. And like to help with that, that's why the verbal component for the spell is just screaming "fireball" as loud as you can.
Mm-hmm.
You go bang.
Because part of the placebo is making everybody else believe it too. So if you don't announce it, how will they know they're supposed to
Paying
explode?
actors helps too.
Mm.
Paid actors.
That's the difference between a novice illusion wizard and a master illusion mage.
That's right.
Hired help.
Paid actors. I love it.
Well,
They're real
not necessarily paid actors, just apprentices, interns that they don't even need to pay.
Yeah.
Pagan Alvin tried this.
There you
It
go.
did
Oh
not
my
work
gosh.
out well.
So
Are you
Feels
telling me that
familiar.
real pros pay off the audience?
if I throw for the farthest target, what kind of...
That'll range increment of 20 feet.
Okay, so
So that'll be a -2.
at 40 feet? Isn't it -1?
It's -2 per range increment.
Oh, okay.
-1 if you have the far shot feat.
I don't think I do. Nope. Yeah. Alright, I'm remembering. I had to use all 3 of those feats for other things. Okay. I just... watch how I throw it, and see if you can practice that. And then I'm going to turn to the attendant. Hopefully I don't embarrass myself too much here. And I'm going to throw at the farthest target.
Okay.
First
Hey.
roll here.
First roll with the new dice.
Ooh! It's a 5 natural.
It's level 1. It's all right.
Plus another 5 minus 2, so 8.
Right. It was a little low. The bottles are set up on these posts that are about, well, for the adult ones, they're set up about 3 feet off the ground. Yours hits the post itself about midway up.
Oh, hold on, that was a bad example. I'll toss the guy 2 more coppers.
Catches the copper, tosses you a ball.
Alright. Focus up, Trent. 13.
13. Let's see. That will be a hit.
Ha! There you go. See, just do that. You follow through your throw. Sometimes it helps. You point with your left hand at what you're aiming at, and then step into it, but not too hard. And don't want to fall over like you did before.
Okay. I'm gonna try this again. Picks up another ball and
He's getting He gets 8.
doesn't hit the attendant, but overshoots by at least 2 feet.
Aw.
Well, but that was good. You threw it past it, which means you just got to bring it back a little bit. That's much better. You'll get it. You'll get it.
I have one more ball left. You said it was step and like mimics the movement.
Exactly that.
All right. Okay, he actually hits it.
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, you got it. I knew you could do it.
Trent Treadwell, baseball coach extraordinaire.
So yeah, your prize. Farthest one. Would be good.
Get a little stuffed animal of a copper dragon.
A crusty dragon.
A crusty dragon. Yes. It's got like mud in its scales. It's cute. Kids love it. Choking hazard though.
Choking hazard. Not suitable for children who can't throw balls at targets.
That's right.
Well, it's good that they're giving
Alright.
it out as a prize for hitting a ball with the target. Or a target with the ball then.
It's like a check this box if like I am not a robot. You throw the
Yeah.
ball proves that you are not liable to choke on your stuffed animal. It's just good business.
It's a great system.
It's a great system.
Okay, so you get your choice. An animal mask, an animal plushie, or
A goldfish.
This is
in
the
a
adult.
bag.
Oh no.
yeah, that's actually on this list.
Oh my
Never-
gosh!
Goldfish in a bottle.
Fish in a bottle. A barrel.
Never
A
picked that.
barreled
Goldfish.
goldfish.
Never
Barreled
picked that one.
goldfish.
It's gonna be alive for like way longer than you expect.
Or it'll
Bottle of cider.
literally die the moment they hand
Yeah.
it to you.
It was alive a second ago. I don't know. Understand.
Wait, you said a bottle of cider?
A bottle of cider.
Oh shit.
Hey.
Fuck yeah.
Everyone's like,
Kid
we're gonna
game
go
is
throw
this.
balls at these.
This is not a.
Or 2 tokens for the pastry cart.
Ooh.
What kind of animals do they have? Stuffed animals.
They have
You give one to Smokey.
So they got a few different kinds. They have a few of animals. They have a badger, a bear, a crocodile, a large goldfish, and an octopus.
Aww.
Or they also have for it a silver dragon. Silver dragon, a unicorn.
Damn, they got everything.
Carnival has quite the selection.
Well,
Sharktopus.
Yeah.
Did they have
Sharktopus.
Sharktopus?
Sharktopus.
What about a beholder?
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
About a
whoa!
mimic.
We can't do copy. That's copyrighted.
Oh, it
There's
is.
What?
Is
Oh
it?
no, I'm gonna get a
Wizards of the
suit.
Coast are coming for you.
Ah,
Beholden.
crap.
Your door
Call it
just
something
gets
else.
kicked in.
You also see a flail snail and a displacer beast
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh man,
Oh, displacer.
and a griffin.
there's so many
Ooh.
good choices. I'm gonna lean down to the kid. Which one do you think I should get?
He's okay.
Get the kitty. And he points at the beholder beast.
Oh,
Not the beholder beast, the displacer beast.
that's a good one. That's a good one. We'll take the kitty.
Okay. Oh. Sounds good to me. Here you are. And he'll he just has some on display and he'll reach down below and take a different one out and give it to you.
Okay, I'm gonna turn and give it to the kid.
Watch this kid be
You.
like, swindling you out
Keep
of
working.
this.
Keep working on that throw.
I will. Thank you. And he'll go running off. Mom! Mom! I got one!
Oh my gosh.
Stranger danger!
Yeah. It's a circus.
Oh no.
It's a circus.
Oh,
They know what they're
Oh.
gonna do.
And he's just gonna smile to himself and walk on over to the pastry cart, to the pastry tent.
What's Eden doing? Eden?
Edan.
Edan?
Eden
Eden?
is-
Eden?
yeah.
Is it Eden?
Eden, yeah.
Aiden.
Aiden?
Yeah, it doesn't look
Eden?
like it, but it is.
Say it
Edan.
again.
Edan.
Aiden?
Edan.
Eden? What's
Eden.
Eden. So Aiden would
Eden.
probably be.
Aiden. Aiden.
You know what?
Aiden.
Aiden.
Edan.
I'm confused now.
Guys, okay, is the E pronounced E, or
A.
or A?
A.
Aiden.
His name is
Aiden.
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 Okay, so
Aiden.
the E
Yeah.
is pronounced like an A and the A is pronounced like an E. Got it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Aiden.
Yeah,
Aiden.
basically. Don't you
The
love
fancy
English?
way of Eden. Aiden.
This is a fantasy game, okay?
Aiden.
So I can spell who I want to. This
You can't spell your name normal when you got glowy eyes. Come on.
He's dyslexic.
I
That's why
like
they
if your name was
glow.
like Joe and I had glowy eyes. For real though, I'm gonna go to the fortune teller's tent. I think.
Can I, like, right as he's about to step in there, can I just, like, jump out at him, like, around the corner?
Oh.
I just get, like, right in your path. No personal space. Vite, are your eyes glowing?
Oh, well, you see, it's I was born with them. My name's Aiden. I'll hold out my hand.
Keep it together. Keep it together.
Volette. And she'll reach up her hand and shake your hand.
Very nice to make your acquaintance.
I was also born with these eyes.
Very beautiful.
Just like open your eyes really wide.
They don't they don't glow.
Well, most don't, but
Well, not everyone can be me.
Were you born with some kind of defect? Are they for our special? I'm trying not to go into peg voice. It's hard, guys. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to find this accent. It's not.
You'll get there.
It's not there. Yeah. Is it some kind of special family trait?
you could say that. He'll kind of laugh at this point. At the situation. They're from my father, you could say.
You took your father's
I
eyes.
know, I was just thinking the same thing.
I stole them.
Snatched him right out of his face.
Was
He wasn't using them.
Was he born with those kind of eyes?
Matter of fact, he was.
And what of his father?
But I'm not sure that he had a father per se.
That's silly. Everyone has a father. Right?
Well,
She's unsure now.
How does it work with you? Whatever
it is,
you are.
you see, my father is a. This is going to be an interesting conversation.
We're starting off on the best foot.
You see, my father is the god Gorham.
Is what? I'm sorry, I had something in my ear.
His name is Gorham. Perhaps you've heard of him.
Nope. No, have not met that person.
Go
Are
ahead
they
and-
here?
Go ahead and roll knowledge religion.
Okay. I get a roll, guys.
Oh,
Nat 20. Okay, maybe I have heard of your father. Father's father.
Heard of
Go
Gorham?
ahead and look him up.
Yeah, natural 20. You can definitely look him up.
Okay, hold on. And this will be like the things that I know.
Yeah.
This is a.
Yeah. Basically, in general, god of battle. God of berserkers, ragers, barbarians, soldiers, mercenaries, war. Does not care for anything else except for fighting.
Hold on. You are telling me that your father's father is Gorham.
Well, actually, one removed from that. My father is Gorham.
You're telling me that your father. How? Why are you here?
Oh. Well, my father and I don't get along as it were.
Well, I can believe that, as far as he is, from what I've heard, someone who likes to pick fights. So you not getting along actually checks out.
Man.
That is a major understatement.
And how about you? Where are you from?
That is an excellent question. I am from the northeast. It's a place where more people like me live. And she kind of like shows like her skin and like her hair as though it's obvious. I am with the circus, though I am not as much upfront center as I would like to be. It's really hard not to go French. My poor French. I don't really have like the name of it. It's just islands up north where it would get cold enough that it would be snowy, not like a place where you'd always want to be. So a little bit rougher
Interesting.
in the winters.
So, what convinced you to come down this far?
See, that is an excellent question. I am out on a journey to, I am a bard.
Oh.
I need to work on my presentation better, but I am seeking to gain as many stories from people as possible, to return one day with grand stories of places like this place, and you, Edan with the glowing eyes, son of Gorham. What a wonderful story.
I suppose it'll make an interesting tale at some point. Tell me, what's the most interesting story you've got so far?
That one, by far.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'll make it my first chapter.
Oh, first chapter.
How do you spell your name?
Why do I feel like you were working up to that the whole time?
I really wasn't.
You see, it's Edan. It's pronounced Aiden. A lot of people call me Edan or Eden or some other thing, but
I will call you Aiden.
pretty well. And what can I call you?
Volette.
Good. Nice to make your acquaintance.
Good. Nice to make yours. Do you want to go check out the wow, really gotta work on this. Do you want to go check out the fortune teller together?
I'd be happy to.
Such a hard language. All right, let's go.
You might need to back off of the German.
I'm sorry, guys. I've not tried German this long, so I'll get there. Oh yeah, let's go.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
So yeah, you go into the fortune teller's tent, and you see on the inside, very simply laid out. There's one central table, covered with a red embroidered tablecloth. On one side of the table, there's a few chairs empty. On the other side of the table, there's a young woman sitting there. Pale blonde, almost white hair, very pale complexion, but these bright golden eyes that almost seem to glow.
Hey!
You can.
Hey.
She sees you come in and she says,
Two in one day.
"Welcome.
2 in 1 day.
Hello.
Are you here to have your fortune read?"
Oh, of course. Piqued my interest.
All right, I can do either crystal ball, I can read your palm, or I can do tarot.
What's your preference for that?
Ooh,
Oh, that's to...
Volette.
Yeah.
which one is more futuristic telling like.
Wouldn't you know since you work?
I know, but I can't remember. Do I know? I know this person, right? Is this who I think it is?
Oh yeah, this is Angel.
Angel, good, yeah. Hi, Angel.
Hey, Volette, how are you doing?
Great. I'm meeting some friends.
Oh,
I think you should do. I think you should do palm reading.
all right, I can do palm reading.
Very well. I'll just hold out my hands.
Yeah. She said, here, take a seat, and yeah, we'll take your hands.
Off.
I'll just hold on to those for
Let me
you.
just take those. That's what they do in the
Hands you
Feywild.
back
Give
a
me your
tag.
hands.
Give me them grabbers, please.
Would you like to upgrade to the newest model today, sir?
Yeah.
Your hands, I need them.
Oh gosh.
My stomach has the rumblies that only hands could satisfy.
Carl! But that kills people. Llamas with hats.
Oh yes, that's right.
Oh man.
That's
What a
so
flashback.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
I think you showed me that once and we quoted it for a while and then it was gone. Wow.
So yeah, she'll start going over your hand and explaining different aspects of it, and says, "Well, first thing to jump out at me, overall, your hands are incredibly steady. There's a sense of setness to them that no matter what life throws at you, you're going to handle it with at least a bit of grace. Reading the lines on your hand, I can see you have a fairly nice and long love line. You have a certain someone in your life.
Not currently.
No. It'll be coming along in the future then.
Are you hitting on me? I'm sorry.
Wink.
Oh!
That was loud. That was super loud.
Here we have the fate line right here. And this one is probably the most peculiar. It's a little bit out of place. See how it crosses over the lifeline. At the very least, you're... Oh. Between the glowing eyes and just the sense of presence, I can tell that you have an interesting history, and if you were hoping for a very simple, easy future, that doesn't appear to be in the cards for you. From what I can tell, you have a very, not quite tumultuous future, but there's going to be some events coming up that will definitely determine where you're going to go in life, and there's going to be some hard choices. But that's not all bad. It can be hard choices, but choices made correctly can always lead to good outcome. Just the best advice I can give, whatever choice you feel would either support you the most or support your own goals, go with that one. Even if it seems muddied or gray, stay true to what you want.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I just wondered. Well, I think fate has a way of finding you when you least expect it.
It really does. It really does. I can tell you're a bit like me. Bit of divinity in the parentage.
Yes. I was wondering.
Yes,
But
no,
was-
I am an Aasimar. My mother was an angel under Aristil.
Oh. Aristil is a very kind and benevolent god.
That he is, and
Protected me more than once.
it's peculiar living here, but having that kind of, connection. There aren't many
definitely.
like us in the world.
No, not at all. But I find that our particularities, I suppose, make us suited for certain things. There's always place for an Aasimar.
There always is. Well, I know your life is always a bit tangled. This is just a simple palm reading, if I'm being honest. I can do more in-depth stuff, but that does cost money for supplies and such. But
Volette, what do you think? Should we...
Oh yeah, I think you should do it.
Spend all your money.
I guess I am asking the person who works
you,
here, aren't I?
You are. Yes, we are hustling you so good right now. Like,
Volette is currently taking my watch off of my wrist.
Easy mark. Easy
give them
mark.
everything. I literally pick like the most expensive reading. Like, you should do this.
I think you should.
You should do this.
You should go for the one that comes with the hot towel massage.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh gosh.
what are your options? I'd like to.
so, a couple different options. The most basic one of, well, the higher level stuff is going to be a reading for a simple question of an event or an outcome or something specific in the future. It can be a yes or no question, the outcome of event, something just at one specific point in the future. I can do a reading a little bit more than that. That first one also, for that one, that'll be 2 silver. Next one up would be 3 silver, and it'll be similar, a choice, a decision, or some event in the future, and I can tell you a bit more about it and more of like the repercussive actions of following that decision. Last one I have is I can do a reading for you with a bit of magic as well. That will shine a bit of light on your situation specifically. Doesn't have to be a specific event or anything, but it can give you some guidance on your future. For where you're at now, where you're coming from, and what you might find later on.
Do you mind if I ask a question? It's a bit personal.
Everything here is confidential.
Where do you draw your power? From Aristil?
No, I draw my power, I'm not sure if you're the same. Where I was born with that little bit of divinity, the power is mine inside.
Very well. You know what? How much for the general reading? I don't have any particular questions I'm looking for the answer to.
General reading, that will come to... that one will be 2 gold.
Go.
There's some incense and some other stuff that is a bit more costly.
Well, it's not every day you get your fortune read by an expert. I'll hand 2 gold over.
Right?
Aiden, do you want me to be here? Or...
Oh, I don't mind.
Oh, great. Angel does wonderful readings. It's always fun to see them.
Who knows? Perhaps you'll be involved somehow.
Maybe. That would be a weird coincidence. Wow. If anyone knows German, just say it like that in German.
Das Coincidence.
Das Coincidence.
That's
got you.
coincidence.
Da. Ja.
I think Da is Russian.
Whatever.
All right. Tough. I'm gonna need you to roll me 3 d20s.
Okay. Does this involve the casting of a divine spell?
Yes, it does.
I'm gonna need to roll 4 d20s.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, so that's a natural 20. An 8. A 4.
Uh-oh.
And... Oh, this is gonna be a little weird. I shrink by 1 size category from 1 round.
What?
What?
We're the same height now?
Yeah, evidently.
For 6 seconds.
For
Is
6 seconds? What is
this a peculiarity of your lineage?
Oh, it's, actually it's...
seen?
You could say that. Simple it that way.
Blue? Aww. Thought it would be permanent.
Sorry, it's, well, I'll explain it someday.
All right.
I'm an adult. You can tell me.
Probably older than he is.
I don't know. They just look different on people.
All right. So you see, she does pull out a tarot deck, and lighting a few sticks of incense.
Deck of many things.
Oh no.
Strike
Oh
five.
no.
We'll find out
Deck
what
of
your
many
future
problems.
Let's
is.
go. Deck of many problems.
We'll create your future right here, right now, kid.
Yeah, that's right. The future is what you make it. So let's make some.
All right. So first card is gonna be you yourself and your situation right now. There's gonna be 3 cards in total. First one is where you are right now, where you're coming from, and where you're going. Give me 1 second.
Cut to the beer garden.
Yeah.
No, wait. Cut to me peeking in. Is this the pastry tent? Oh, never mind. Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Can't find the blasted place.
Excuse me, I'm having my fortune read in here. This is very personal.
I know, right?
Come on in.
So no pastries?
Come on.
I mean, the maple bars are really good if you want to try one of those.
The crispy cones.
All right, so starting off, we have the 5 of Pentacles inverted, and you see there's on the imagery of this card, it's a 2 people walking in front of a stained glass window, and in the stained glass window, there's 5 pentacles. It says, all right. This one indicates an end almost to rough times. Something in your recent past or some struggle you've been dealing with has affected you up to this point, and you are almost at the point of recovery, still looking for some way or something for just a path forward. Your second card, where you're coming from. And you see she flips it over, and it is a man sitting on the throne. It's the Emperor inverted. There's some... This can have a couple meanings, either within and without. Either the Emperor itself is a card of authority and power and control. Inverted, it could mean that there's almost an imbalance. Either there's something in control of you, and this is where you're coming from. A lack of being able to exert your own control, or not doing it well or with much guidance. But overall, it's a sense of an abuse of authoritative power. I don't know if that's tied to your lineage or not, but it's a very strong card. Your last one for your future and what's to come. This is both an indication of what might be to come and advice. She flips it over, and you see there's an image of a man dressed in robes, one arm upraised. And she goes, this is another very strong card, the Magician. This is actually a very good card. It's very much, very decisive about your future. It's an indication that if you have an idea, something you're working towards a goal, now is definitely the time to act. It's an indication that the tools, the decisions, the path, everything is yours for the taking if you exert your own control over it. And from the Emperor of your lack of control or imbalanced control in the past, this would indicate a much brighter future where you have more control, where the decision or path you want to follow, you will have the tools to follow. This can indicate also both in the long term, but also in the short term. The stuff that might come in the next few days, months, maybe a year or two, will drastically change what's to come in your life if you choose to take it. But you have to choose to take it, and you have to choose what you want out of it. But if you make that decision, it's yours for the taking. That's what I got for your reading. Is this, and she gestures to your height, like, is this permanent?
Oh, it was only
Nope.
6 seconds, right?
I'm assuming,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't worry about that.
Okay.
Thank you for your
Okay.
wisdom. It's very...
Thank you, Angel.
Yes, very much. And it's well worth 2 gold.
Thank you. It's a bit costlier than I would like it to be, but I don't get to do that kind of reading too often. So I enjoy when I get to do it.
I can say I've thoroughly enjoyed the experience as well.
Well, if you ever need any other guidance or questions, feel free to ask.
Very well.
And
Thank you.
what also does a really good after a fortune telling is pastries.
Pastries.
Let me escort you to another place where you can spend your money.
That's right. I'm doing a great job at this.
You're quite the upseller. You are
Let's go check them out.
very well.
Giving us all that stuff about, oh, I'm just managing the ropes. She's the hype man.
Oh, I'm managing the ropes.
Yeah.
Oh, she's managing
Well.
something.
I'm roping
Managing
people
the
in.
marks.
Yeah, she's
roping people in, nice.
yeah, there it is. Got me by a lasso. You lead the way.
She'll lead the way. Cut to the bear garden.
What's that bear doing over there?
You guys should go get pastries too. We'll all meet up.
So yeah, you guys coming out of the fortune teller's tent. It's still very busy, very jovial here. However, you hear a ear-piercing scream coming from the area of the side stage. As you guys come out of the tent, you look to your right, and you see...
Battle music.
Yep.
What could it be? Sam, what could it be?
Your mother.
Jacob found a picture of my mother.
I would like to think.
Oh my gosh. What are you doing up at 11 at night, Jessica?
Right? You're a bed.
I would like to
Exactly.
think that I'm outside the fortune teller tent, like wondering if it is the pastries.
That's awesome.
just for positioning and for fun.
Wrong place.
We bump into each other on the way out and then immediately scream. Happens.
I think that'd be great.
I'm gonna look down at your guys' hands and be like, well, there's no pastries in there. Are they out of pastries?
We cleaned them out.
Are you saying that out loud?
Yeah.
You,
Oh,
you want pastries? I don't know what the accent I'm trying to hear. I'm trying in different ways, guys. I can't get
Oh,
it.
good. Oh, good.
I'm not
gonna
so
keep
sure
going.
now.
Okay, I'm like, okay, maybe
As a
Arnold
matter of fact,
Schwarzenegger. I could like, oh yeah, you want some pastries? Let's go.
Pastry.
There we go.
All right, no,
Come
can I
with
get
me,
battle?
pastries.
Come with
Sorry.
me if you want the pastries.
Oh,
Every time you speak, it's just gonna be some variation of "come with me if you want blank."
to the pastries.
I could.
Ah.
That's right. Ah.
Oh
It's
my
the
gosh.
only German accent that I can. It's Austrian, but like.
Germanic.
I'm trying to think
Yeah,
even of
that's
like Red Skull in Captain America, you know.
Oh yeah.
Not a
that
scratch,
would be a good
doctor,
one.
not a scratch.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, give it a little
That-
practice. I
yeah,
think you'll
that's
get there.
That one was good.
Mm-hmm.
It just goes
was
into
good.
it leads into the
It blends
French.
into French.
Where I last time, so okay, Sam, have you seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail?
Oh my gosh, absolutely.
So when they're up on, there's like the Frenchmen, they're
Fetch
like,
a vache.
they're
oh,
like, what are they yelling?
What was that?
Oh,
Your
anyway.
father smelt of
I should
elderberries.
That's like-
Spit on you,
I'll tell you
silly
in-
English
in-
And a
nuggets.
second time, yeah. So that was the
Yeah,
accent
it's
that I
second
used for
time.
Peg.
You silly English kid. Come over here and I shall taunt you a second time. Yeah, I love it.
In your general direction.
Direction, yeah. Your
Yes.
mother was a hamster and your father smelled
Smelled
of
of
elderberries.
elderberries, yes.
Yep. Good stuff.
That was
Good
a good
stuff.
accent. So I used that fake. That was the fake accent that I used for Peg for so long. So now it's like, okay, if I try to do anything with a this and that, it just turns right into that.
You have to drain the tub from the goobers.
What?
You have to drain the tub from the goobers.
Bruce.
Bruce or Brandon.
Brandon.
Bruce or Brandon?
I think it was to Brandon about Bruce.
Yes.
Or was it too Bruce
It
about
was
Brandon?
too Bruce about Brandon.
Sorry.
We all know the
Too
real
Bruce.
way.
Bruce, you gotta get
Come here, Bruce.
That was to
Come here.
Brandon.
Come here, Bruce. Come with
here.
me if you want to live.
Yeah, there you go. Break out the Schwarzenegger quotes.
My name is Volette. Would you like a pastry?
Oh man. Anyway, Jake, somebody screamed.
What was at the stage?
Noah, can I get battle?
That's how they screamed.
Yeah,
Get
I was waiting. I was waiting for you to
chopper.
say it, and then I was gonna hit play.
Cool.
All the
So-
Germans are like, this is not how we speak.
Over by the side stage.
Yeah, apologies to all of
German.
our
All.
German like audience members who are definitely watching.
Every one
Hey,
of them.
listen. First
the
German
Austrians,
audience member,
okay?
I'll make you a T-shirt.
I love it. Someone's gonna claim that T-shirt at some
At
point,
some
Jordan.
point.
They're
It's
gonna,
gonna
be
be
like,
Happen someday.
In 20 years,
Yeah.
and someone
They're
is
gonna be like,
digging through the bowels of YouTube.
They really hit rock bottom.
Yeah, they're just scraping the bottom of the barrel. You know, the
You
barrel
want me
that
to
the
hit
Rain
play
Barrel
now,
boys
dude?
gave them.
Hey, there you
You're
go.
gonna get like 20 T-shirts by the end of this run.
That's right.
No, it's there's very limited numbers of
Do it,
T-shirts that are
do it,
going to
Noah.
happen.
Do it, Noah.
Okay. Should I wait till he says it, or should I hit play now?
No, go ahead.
Scream.
So
of
you guys-
glory.
Coming out of the tent, you guys hearing that ear-piercing scream off to the side of the stage, you see people running, more yelling, and then you see, as the crowds begin to disperse a bit, there is layer, 3 goblins coming over by the side of the stage. I kept the goblins.
Goblins.
This
who
is my
could've
surprise
guessed?
face.
Surprised Pikachu face.
Surprise
Um,
Pikachu.
You see one person has already been cut down. There's blood on this one of the swords of the
shit.
goblins and is down.
You got serious.
Um,
Oh my
You
god.
got serious fast.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Question.
not so funny no more.
Oh no.
Well,
This is not funny.
was it an elderly elven man?
Let me roll for age.
Roll for elf.
90.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh,
In an
90's not that
alternate
old right now.
Peg
reality.
dies
90's a young
again.
elf.
Wait,
Actually,
roll a
90's
D4.
not even
It's
an
gotta
adult.
be on
No.
4.
That was
Here's the
90 on
thing.
a percent die.
Oh.
So-
90,
90th
90,
percentile
but in
range.
elven years. So that was in fact.
That was
Oh,
Pegly.
no.
Pegly
Wow.
dies
Oh
again.
no.
Okay,
No.
Yeah, you see, there's a dagger sticking out of this
Oh.
old man's chest.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, no.
Oh crap.
But you guys hear as people are screaming, running, the goblins chasing after and attacking. You also hear what sounds like almost chanting coming from the goblins. Does anybody here speak goblin?
Mm-mm.
I'm dumb.
no.
I don't know what I speak.
I speak Wayang.
No.
They want to try speaking
Okay.
that language.
I speak
They're
words.
chanting- It's almost like some kind of war chant. As they're
No.
running through, attacking people.
These magic goblins.
Can I get initiative?
Yeah.
You've already heard what they say.
Oh
Wait.
boy.
Should we drag ourselves onto this map?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Can someone please assist me with that?
We can do that for you. Yes.
Let's
Is
just
that a
see
good
actually,
place in
Can
the
I do
tournament?
it? Let's
Jake
see.
can
Can
do
I
it.
do it? I did it.
Hey, nice.
Okay, wait. Can I move myself though?
Done it.
No,
hey,
I cannot.
Nyrelion, boom.
How do I
Fist
do
bump
that?
for the token crew.
How'd you guys do that?
You just drag your
Oh.
name over. No. From your journal.
Go.
Yeah.
It
Drag
worked.
it on.
Oh,
Drag it
nice.
down. Yep.
Aw, I'm adorable.
Oh
With my
damn.
little
Okay.
9 hit points.
Hey. Yeah.
Initiative.
Alright. We're good.
Please
Yeah.
roll high. Please roll high. Please roll high.
Tracks. Absolutely tracks.
Why?
Yes, it does.
I got.
Oh dang it! I
Such a
didn't
low
have my
roll,
token
guys.
selected.
I rolled a 2. I should have rolled on here. I should never roll on there. I got a 19 on my glowing dice.
Can you add me, Jacob? I didn't have my token
So I
selected.
get for rolling the roll
Yeah.
20 dice.
Oh. Yep.
I got a
nice.
19, which is pretty good. That's
Nice.
solid.
Yeah.
That's all right.
We should never roll the roll 20 dice. What'd you
Nope.
get, Squeak? Oh, Squeak got freaking good.
Mm-hmm.
Dang. You
I
go,
was
Squeak.
very lucky.
Yeah. You jump into action immediately
What
when
did
there's
you
danger.
roll? Wow, nice. Yeah,
people's
you rolled
lives.
an 18. That's
You're like,
nice.
excuse me? I'm gonna stop
the
that.
plus 0 to initiative.
Knock it off.
Time out.
No, it's still not doing it. Oh, there it did.
Is this a closed tent, Jake, or is it open?
The beer garden.
Beer garden.
It's closed. There is
Okay,
the entrance
there's a
right
doorway,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Release the bears.
Release.
You can deal with this.
Nice. I like that.
All right.
Oh, dang, okay.
One of the goblins crit.
Oh,
On
jeez.
who?
No. As in
No,
for
crit initiative. It's going first.
Greenie. The green gobbo.
The green goblin.
Nice.
Darn it.
The green
Oh,
gobbo.
Yeah, you see the green goblin quickly dashing up onto the stage, attacking one of the performers, which was...
Aw.
I want the Spider-Man. Sorry.
Throws a bomb.
Yeah. Pro tip: don't kill the green goblin because then we'll have to fight the hobgoblin later.
I think we could take a hobgoblin.
I don't know if I can take his whining though.
Up on stage,
Gonna
there
have
was
a
a
budget
pair
for
of
James Franco.
blue tieflings who were, at the time, performing an acrobatics routine.
No.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
No. No.
Has it turned into that magic trick where you saw someone in half?
Acrobatics, not magic. But it's gonna run up and
Hang in there,
I'm
Noah.
imagining now like a magic kit, and it's like saw someone in half, and then like there's like a splash bubble, and it says complete with visual effects.
It's a sawyer's. It's a
Just
saw
a
someone and have
rusty
magic
saw
kit.
in a box.
Exactly. It's just a knife.
therapy not included.
They're not included. Nor towels.
And then like an absolute dictionary of like liability,
Yeah.
you know?
We are
Yeah.
not responsible
Yeah.
Not
for
responsible
the death
for-
of any friends that you may encounter.
Oh.
Yeah.
So yes, this goblin is gonna run up on stage, slashing at one of the tieflings, which these tieflings, perfectly identical. That is a hit.
Oh,
These are my friends.
Do you know them?
So yeah,
What
one
are
of
the
them gets
names?
cut.
No, I'm sorry. I was asking Jess because Jess
Yes.
was
No, I'm
saying
waiting
that
to
they
hear
were
it.
your
What'd you
friends,
say,
yeah.
Noah? What'd you ask?
I said, if they're your friends, what are their names?
Oh no.
I think I know them. They're not my best friends.
Oh, well then it doesn't matter.
They're not my
Who
best
cares?
I think
friends.
one of them's name is Jinx. I forget. I don't remember.
Jackson Jinx.
That's it. Yeah. Boom. 50%.
uh-oh.
50% is still bad.
But
Not if you're in the UK, it's not.
Hey, it might be 100% soon. So.
well,
Aw.
I was about to say, one of them might become 50% of what they are.
Oh.
No.
You see, gets a goblin comes right up, and they're twisting, pulling away, but the goblin gets a nasty cut along the leg of the closest tiefling.
Now they'll be tell them apart.
I just had a terrible train of thought. It was basically Jax and Jinx went up a hill to fetch a pail of water. Jax fell down and broke his crown, and Jinx got stabbed by a goblin.
Oh my god.
Yes.
New bard song.
I mean, you're
Yeah,
the
you probably
bard.
don't want to perform it around here though.
Yeah. That'll kick me out of the circus. Squeak, do something.
With that, Squeak, it is your turn.
So we hear Squeak screaming through the tent.
Oh yeah,
On the
you
other
can hear
side?
screaming.
I will go, oh, I am so sorry, Mr. Mystery. I have to go. I will just go running out the door.
So polite.
What did she call you,
Um,
Mister?
Mr.
A
Mercenary.
mercenary.
They call me Mr. Mercenary.
Mr. Mercenary was my father.
That was awesome.
Yeah, heading out of there, you see the
Call
3
me
goblins over there.
Okay, so how far? Yeah, how much? Oh, that's
we
quite
far.
far.
Yeah, you're on the other side of the circus.
But you
Darn
can
it. All right.
dash or charge, right?
No,
Yeah.
You can't charge
you can't.
that far.
Not in the... Keep...
I guess so.
Use your
What dash just
action.
means I use my action to run, so it's just double my movement.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, then I will do that.
Run, Squeak, run.
Get me over there. Hold on, let me find out exactly how much.
Get
Will you
over
move, please? Move. There we go.
Bruce or Brandon?
Bruce.
No, my own finger. Hold on.
Move.
Now we gotta add Bruce, Brandon, or Sam.
Finger.
Or Sam.
Just finger,
Bruce,
actually.
Brandon, or
Finger.
self.
Which finger? Pinky? Thumb?
Pointer.
Fingers.
Pointer. Pointer finger.
Yeah, my pointer finger betrayed me.
Aw.
I can't scroll on the Roll20 character sheet unless I specifically tap in between the spaces between numbers.
Oh.
Whoa.
Ouch.
I have to be very delicate about where I tap on this thing.
We can help you too. Jake can move your character if you're like, move me closer.
Yep.
I would appreciate that because it says my speed is
Jake.
20, but I do not think that's correct.
It might be, because you're small.
Yeah, if you're
A
small,
half
then it is
elf.
20.
I thought you were
I'm a half elf.
Oh,
I'm a half
are
elf.
you?
I'm medium
Are
creature.
you encumbered?
No, I don't have my backpack on.
Perfect. Then move 30.
Oh,
30.
maybe it's because I have to uncheck that. That is probably what it is. How do I do that though? Oh, lordy.
If you don't have your backpack on, it's okay. Just say it's 30 for now. You don't have to worry about it.
It'll let you.
Yeah,
You can move your token however far. It's not going to be
Yeah.
restricted by your.
I just don't know
character
what my
sheet.
speed is, so I guess my double speed would be 60. So how far can I get with 60 feet?
Jake, you're going to have to move her, is what
Yep.
she was saying.
Yeah, there.
Sweet. Run, Squeak, run! Throw your hands.
That's all I could. That's all I can do.
Hands
I
thrown.
guess that's
If
my
you know
turn.
Mage Hand, can you
Catch them.
substitute that for your hands?
Ma-
Hit people
Flurry
with
of
your
Mage
hands.
That's what I wanna see.
With that, Trenton.
Go, Trenton, go.
How tall is this stage?
Oh, not tall. It's like 2 feet up.
Okay. I will. As I'm charging towards the green goblin, draw my saber
Okay.
and run up to the green goblin. I will make. I'll make an attack. Why is that? So poor. That doesn't make any sense.
Ooh. Can I make a knowledge check, Jacob, for my character's backstory to see if I get bonuses to identifying this creature? It comes in handy. So it's a, we talked about this like forever ago, but I was just reaching.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
It's a naturalist, so I can identify a creature with a knowledge check appropriate to its type. Can use performance to share strategies for defending it with allies in combat. I can then, within 30 feet, give my allies a +1 insight bonus to AC and on attack rolls and saving throws against exceptional, supernatural, and spell-like abilities used by a creature of that specific kind of monster. So it would be able to give at least like a +1 AC, possibly. On they'd be on like spell, supernatural, exceptional, supernatural, and spell-like abilities. I don't know if goblins have that.
No.
Never mind. Not.
They're fairly mundane.
One day we're gonna meet like the most buffest of goblins. That went through a whole campaign to level up So they could come to a circus and ruin our day.
It's the muscle wizard build, but it's a goblin.
Yes.
Okay. I think this is right. Let me roll and see if it works. Okay.
Mm.
I'm guessing 15 doesn't hit.
Let me see.
Goblins.
They're very dexterous. It's what makes goblins such a challenging
That's right.
foe at level 1.
Mhm.
They're
Yeah,
just
they
really hard
kinda-
to hit
They have a really good AC, but they have like no health.
because they're tiny. Well, small, but
They have
they're dex.
just a little bit more health than the average 95,000-year-old elf.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Poor Paisley.
Well, if I had rolled my actual dice, it would have been a 17.
Yes, unfortunately that'll miss.
Okay.
Coming very close, but this goblin very fast, ducking right out of the way of your sword.
Get off the stage! I'm just to the two tieflings.
Yeah, no, they're running. They're running.
For a second, I thought you were heckling the goblin.
Boo! You suck!
Dude, man, you're sewing people in half
was-
it sucks.
that
That was
was-
totally real blood.
No, that was obviously staged fake blood. Come on.
Oh my god.
Let me show you how to actually
I
bleed.
bet they're not even actually related.
Oh my god.
With that, Blue Goblin. Oop. One. There we go. Blue Goblin is going to come up, also hopping on stage
Bring it.
to attack you.
Goodness.
Opportune parry and riposte. I will use one of my
what is
bonus
your-
points.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
What is your
there it
AC?
My AC is 17, but I am using opportune parry and riposte. I'm using one of my attacks of opportunity
Incredible.
to counterattack, and it becomes a competing attack rolls, and whoever is higher, basically, let me pull up the wordage for it actually, so I'm not lying unintentionally. There it is. At first level, when an opponent makes a melee attack against a swashbuckler, they can spend 1 panache point and... Oh, wait. I cannot do that. My armor class is 17. I cannot do that right now.
Okay, Goblin will hit then.
Okay. How?
Oh.
This is not
Oh.
going well.
Oh.
Oh, my plans are falling apart.
It's okay. You've got a healer right behind you.
That is going to be 5 slashing damage.
Holy
You're dead.
damage. Backup character time.
Right?
With that, Red.
Uh-oh.
Red, seeing his companions going off and find that one, is going to come off and go after you, Tough.
Mm-hmm.
Bring it.
Classic.
You said bring it.
Uh-oh.
What's your AC?
I think it's 19.
Cool, yeah, that misses horribly.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's 19.
Yeah.
19?
And
I
the
don't-
goblin comes up. It's a little too overexcited and telegraphing its swing from just a mile away. You easily jump out of the way.
Okay, I do have a shield ready to
Oh,
go
okay.
at this point. I guess,
Sweet.
yeah, if you want to say that I didn't have time for the shield, it's 17. But,
Either way, it missed.
okay.
Wow.
Dang.
At least your armor actually worked.
You got the
Thanks,
competent goblin. Congrats. With that, what's red? Wait, nope, that's not right. Sam is not on this. Wait, Nyrelion's on here twice. Wait,
I only
nope.
see me once.
No, I only see him once.
Once.
Is yours the 7 or the 5?
7. Aiden is the 5. Sorry.
Cool. I think I have extra people on mine. There we go.
On 7.
Red. Nyrelion, your go.
Okay.
Oh,
Nyrelion is
no.
going to quickly, like, polish off the last bite of that funnel cake and down the rest of that meat.
Nice.
Stand up from the chair, grab his armored coat off the back of the chair,
Cool, let's
move
go.
30 feet. So, gotta get like 15 feet to the entrance. Moving using his standard action.
Mm-hmm.
And then another 15 feet. And then I want to gauge distance here. Yeah, he's just carrying his coat at this point. But he'll then use the move action to move another 30 feet.
Right. Edan, you're up.
Okay. So I'm assuming pretty much everybody that's not gonna run has already run. Or like everybody that's gonna run has run, and everybody that's not gonna run has stayed.
And pretty much, you can easily tell who's running and who's staying.
Okay. So I'm gonna step back here. Just take one step back. I am going to kind of hold my free hand over my heart
I pledge
and
allegiance.
just whisper a few quick words, and then cast Bless.
Oh, nice.
So that's everybody. Yeah, that's everybody. You all get for the next minute +1 morale bonus on attack rolls and saving throws against fear effects. So
Nice.
yeah, there you go. I don't know what an attack roll against a fear effect is,
I
but
was thinking it too. Attack the fear
That's for
before
how
it
long?
attacks you.
Minute.
you know what they
Yeah.
say. The only thing to fear is worth hitting too.
Oh, gosh.
You know what they say?
I
Keep
was
hitting
going-
it until you're not afraid of it anymore.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say the only thing to fear is fear effects.
These fear effects.
Fear effects,
I
yeah.
like it.
Also true. We got the title for the episode, I guess.
Oh, there you go.
That's my turn.
That is a good title. That's a great title.
Now we just need someone to use a fear effect.
But yeah.
We get a
Volette.
+1 saving throw.
All right, 5,
You're up.
10, 15. I want to see how close I am till Mr. Goblin gobbles. Okay. 20. All right, she's seeing the. I mean, there's a lot going on here, but there's. I mean, the ones that attacked her friends, definitely not cool. Doesn't want the green goblins to like chase after him. Also, they hit you really, really bad.
They-
So
they
I'm
really
gonna
did.
go ahead and
But you don't even know me.
I'm gonna yell at the green goblin, and I'm gonna say, "You had a terrible movie. No, I don't know. And fastidious laughter.
Get wrecked.
So
Roll for psychological
hideous
damage.
laughter does say a creature whose type is different from the caster's receives a +4 bonus on its saving throw because humor doesn't translate well. So it's a different type, or is humanoid the same type?
It'd be the same type of. It's humanoid.
Okay, great. So it needs to go ahead and roll a will save. DC 15. Otherwise, it falls prone.
It's actually a pretty
Oh,
good chance
boy.
of failing them.
Goblin's worst save.
Yes!
If it has an intelligence score of 2 or lower, it's not affected.
No, barely.
Well, it rolled a 0, so it worked.
Oh boy.
Green goes prone.
Thank you for that. Thank you very much.
It's not.
Green
You're
just goes
heckling
down in
the
a
goblin.
fit of laughter, which for a goblin is. It's a very creepy sound. It's
Probably pretty
high pitched.
disturbing.
Less laughter and more just high pitched cackling.
So,
Maybe it would have been better if it had just hit Trent again.
nice.
That's what. I don't feel that way.
So it's not helpless. It is prone, and it can take. It's a -4 to AC against melee attacks if you hit it.
Yeah,
For
well,
some
I'm gonna
geez.
focus on
Somebody
the
hit
blue
it
one.
right now. So that is Volette's turn.
All right, Green Goblin's turn. Does it get another save at the end of its turn?
Oh dang it! Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. On the creature's next turn, it may attempt a new saving throw to end the
Full
effect.
round
It's a
action.
full round action, doesn't provoke attack opportunities.
Yeah, it'll do that.
Okay.
Try to get a hold of itself. 13.
No.
You see it starts like coming around, starting to get a little bit of control, and then just falls back into a fit of cackling again and
You're
falls
right.
over.
That movie was terrible.
Sam, and you're up.
Okay. So I think I can reach the red one. I don't think I can reach the people on the stage. Correct?
Yeah, no, it's not a straight line. You'd have to go through Trenton. So yeah, Red Goblin.
Red Goblin.
What monk are you? Are you an Unchained?
Yes.
Off the chain.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you don't get fast
Chain's
movement yet.
here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's later on.
Yeah, it's level 3.
Alright, well, I'm gonna punch it.
Remember, you get a +1 to
let's
this.
Go. I'm gonna punch
Okay.
it.
I'm gonna punch it.
Punch
Okay.
That crap.
Okay, roll to attack.
I get a +1. That's pretty sick. I don't think that's gonna hit. It's a 12.
No.
Oof.
Yeah.
You come right in, and this thing is. They're fast, they're wiry, and they're short. So you
Awesome.
come in swinging, and you get close, but you miss.
Alright, well, that's all I can do.
These suckers are very slippery.
Yeah.
But they
Alright.
have sucky will saves.
Trenton, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Kill the green
No, why would I kill the one that's help? I gotta focus on the one that can hurt me.
True.
And goes next.
True. Kill that one first.
I
Two
will
very strong
attack
arguments.
the blue one.
It's not a 1, it's okay.
No, it's not. I didn't hit it. Got an 11.
11 will not hit. This goblin you are fighting is
We got better dice coming.
inordinately fast.
You can try different dice if you want tonight.
There's the 14.
Yeah. Was that a nat 20?
Yes, it was.
Aww.
Okay, I'm going to.
Roll it.
Yeah, I guess I'll stay there. There's not really any point in taking a 5 foot. It's not going to do anything. Alright, that's it. Turn.
Blue's turn. That's a hit.
No, it's not. You're not allowed to.
You bless
It doesn't.
fear
Plus
effects.
Doesn't help.
Are you scared of it?
I'm about to
Not
be.
anymore. Oh, dear me.
4 slashing damage.
Oh, you're still alive.
Okay.
At least green didn't hit you. What's your AC?
17.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yep. Not good enough.
I don't know why, but this one goblin is rolling incredibly well.
Because he's blue.
It's lucky. Blue's lucky.
The blue
color.
ones are better.
The blue ones
Elite.
are better.
They're the elite.
It is the best flavor.
Blue.
Blue's always the best
Red's
flavor.
the best flavor.
Ooh,
Red.
we might have to have this fight later.
Green.
Blue. No, red. No,
Speaking
green.
of red,
Hey.
this one's going to attack you, Sam, since you stepped up to the plate.
Mm-hmm. Yay.
It rolled a natural 5.
Sick. That hits.
Does it?
Uh,
I was
No.
gonna say,
No.
what?
There's no way.
a monk
I know,
with
right?
a 2 in dexterity.
Oh gosh.
Perfect. You've made the perfect character.
Nyrelion, you're up.
All right.
Kill it.
Oh my god, Brandon, big spider. Oh my god.
Bruce.
Versus the spider. Oh, she muted herself. No, she's freaking out over the spider. Kill it.
Roll for initiative, Sam. Roll for initiative.
It's okay.
I'll
They're
just
scared
run.
of you.
So I have a question.
Use the disengage action. Sorry.
that blue goblin on the edge of the stage.
Yes.
Would I be able to
Poor Sam.
attack it from not on the stage, or would I need to get up onto the stage?
The stage is 2 feet tall. You can attack from
Your
not
turn.
on it.
Okay.
We're safe.
Oh, thank
In that
goodness.
case,
from
Mark
spiders
saved
or
from
goblins?
spiders.
Seeing things getting a little hairy up there, Nyrelion will like look down at the armor he's carrying in his hand, just like kind of like drop it, and draw his sword and charge the blue guy.
Okay.
I can charge all the way up to there. I get a +2 on this attack for charging. So add 2 to whatever this result is. 18 to hit for 10 damage.
That'll hit. You come up and just absolute brutality, cleaving this goblin almost in 2, hitting it directly in the neck and then cutting it almost down to its midsection.
Nice.
Thanks for the help, friend.
Don't mention it.
That one is dead. Edan.
Hey. Well, it looks like this situation is handled. So I'm gonna
Casually back up.
sorta. And 20, 25. I am going to come over here. Looks like you could use some help. And then I'm gonna cast Cure Light Wounds.
Aww.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Don't be so happy yet. I have a real bad track record with this spell. Hey, 8 damage.
Hey, I'm
Damage!
almost up to full. Oh gosh, I'm dead.
Or not damage. Yeah,
Killed him.
the other one.
You're the worst cleric ever. Or
Kills you to bring you back. It's really like a necromantic cleric who's trying to collect
Yeah.
zombies.
Listen, I'm a priest of Gorham. I do one thing.
That's right. Oh, that's amazing.
it's your turn.
Oh, I didn't know. All right, okay, here we go.
That's got me feeling loads better. Thanks, friend.
Anytime.
The green goblin stops laughing
It does?
because it only lasts a round.
Oh, crap. Well, it's a good thing you healed me.
And I'm gonna yell at it again and say, "Hey, you still smell bad." It's supposed to be funny. I'll come up with better jokes next time. It needs to make another will save.
Okay.
The goblin's
one
gonna
problem.
die from an aneurysm from laughing so hard for so long.
That's a natural 5, so 4.
Oh my gosh.
And
Hideous
The goblin
laughter.
finally
MVP.
catching its breath. It takes a very shaky leg and stands up, only to immediately fall over cackling again.
beautiful. That's my turn.
You're the best comedian that's ever lived.
To that goblin, yes.
Goblin is going to take its turn trying to save. Nope, it does not.
Parts are great.
Oh my
Parts
gosh.
are great.
You're
They're just
so
nope.
so freaking funny.
Sam, it is your go.
Alright. Sick of this little nutcase.
Wait.
Flurry blows.
I'm gonna look up a
Hey!
goblin joke.
Alright, so first one. 17.
That'll hit.
Let us punch it in the face for 6 points of damage. It's the first.
Hold on. Okay, yeah. So you gain ready into your stance, fully ready to go. Goblin ducks and weaves. You wait for a moment before immediately punching straight out, connecting straight into the face.
Oh.
You hit this goblin hard, and you see it fall back and doesn't get up again. You get ready for another hit, but this goblin is done for already.
Oh.
One punch.
One punch
Nice.
squeak.
Go Squeak!
Looks at Fist. So hold on. So because technically I didn't do a full flurry of blow action, I can still
Amazing.
move, right? I just did one hit. Oh no, but I guess I added that +1 to it, so I guess what do I do?
If there was another thing next to you, you'd be able to. If you have a second attack, you could do that, but you can't move and then attack in Pathfinder.
You're gonna
Yeah,
really
so
pile it on.
there's nothing I can do, so I'll just chill. I
Just
guess there's something to
staring
do.
at your fist like, what power do I have?
Starts
Amazing.
vibrating.
All right, Brenton.
Okay, wait.
You're
I
up.
have the joke that I would have said. I apologize. I will have a joke every time now. Every time I use this. What? Hey, goblin! What do you call a dragon after it eats a group of adventurers? A party pooper.
Oh no.
All right,
All right, that's all.
I'm gonna attack the goblin while it's on the ground. So I believe that's a +4 for being prone, or a -4
Yes.
to its armor class, and no dex. And +1 from.
Oh, no dex. This thing's dead.
Use different dice.
Why have you
You
forsaken
could
me?
you could just coup de grace instead.
It's not helpless.
Oh shit.
Okay, so that's a natural 4. +6.
Might still be enough.
10 plus another 1, which is 11, and then another. I want to say it's +4 for it being prone, but
And
it also doesn't
flat-footed.
have dex. It shouldn't, at least. Let me double check this.
I don't think prone denies dex.
I think
Oh,
I think
laughter.
it's the hideous laughter that does it, not necessarily prone. But I'm gonna check prone too. Prone
doesn't say anything about dex.
but does take a -4 penalty to AC against melee attacks.
Oh, no, I was saying hideous laughter doesn't say anything about dex. Sorry.
It doesn't?
No. It just says they can take no actions but are not considered helpless.
Okay. So what did I say? 10.
So with the +4, you're up to 15, I think.
Yeah. Well, it's not a +4 to me, it's a -4 to them. So I
okay.
still don't hit.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, that's still a miss.
Okay. That's my turn.
But for it to
Nice.
stand up, it provokes an attack of opportunity.
Yep. If
Blue and red are both dead. Nyrelion.
Nyrelion will like look up at Trent. You got that one okay, or would you like some? All right, and he'll step up, and then like swing down at this thing.
watch you
Okay.
miss too.
Yeah, for real. That is
Oh,
a
no.
20. That is
What?
20 damage.
Good
What?
lord! You
How
are
do you
so
wanna do
consistent with
this?
those damage numbers.
Oh my gosh.
Basically, just like
This is
his
Noah. This
his
is playing
two-handed
with
faust
Noah,
in hand,
okay?
like nonchalantly like steps up onto the balcony, like lines it up, just up, down.
And it goes straight through this goblin. It's messy. This stage is covered in blood now. There's a bit of splatter from that swing.
That's fine.
Right. As you guys take a second, catching your breaths,
5 more.
200 goblins.
No! Run.
Bring it. I need to redeem myself. These dice have betrayed me.
you guys here. Okay, where is?
It's restored.
You know what this means, Noah, right?
Hmm.
You remember?
Oh,
you
yeah.
remember Alvin's first
Oh.
combat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
As
no.
This isn't usual. This is what happens, right?
I'm Alvin.
Oh no!
But you
Don't
didn't get a
don't
crit.
that
invoke.
means you're gonna crit
You didn't
and
get a
do
crit at the end.
immense damage
Noah
later.
got the crit at the
No,
end.
it means he's gonna crit
No.
as soon as
No,
he
it means he's
goes
gonna get
down.
a crit
No,
on.
no. The first, if you remember, first combat, Alvin got his butt
Oh,
handed to him
yeah,
by a
that's
bunch
right.
of random townsfolk NPCs,
Mhm.
commoners. Just
Almost died.
beat him like a drum. Except for that one dude that you totally murdered.
That he definitely murdered. Yeah.
What? I forgot.
Alvin murdered a dude in the first session.
Straight up.
Yeah,
We were
that's right.
sure.
And you never learned.
Nope.
Did you ever watch the first episode, Jake?
No,
Oh my
It's
gosh.
good.
So,
It was a
I
Alvin-
bloodbath.
need to.
It's good.
so there was an escalating argument in the bar they were in, with some dudes like picking on like some sailors or like whatever, and
Yeah.
Alvin inserted himself into it and was like trying to like come to the defense of like the people that they were picking on, and it ended up getting taken outside. And Alvin was like in a circle of like these like 4 or 5 guys, and like does an insane amount of damage accidentally, like on the first hit against one of them, and then just gets his shit kicked in.
Oops.
Sounds about right,
Basic-
though.
Yeah.
Basically put his pick through some dude's chest and then got like absolutely mauled.
All right, so you guys, there's almost a moment of calm. There's no goblins directly near you, but this whole scene is in chaos. There's goblins running around. Other people are trying to fight. There's guards. You see some of the circus people are fighting back. Volette, you see Rowena has a saber out that she's always used on her adventures, fighting off the goblins. You see Jax has gotten to his sword and is currently trying to help his brother. But there's some resistance, but it's absolute chaos at this point. And you guys see as a fire goes up right here with these tents.
No.
And you guys see
Where? The beer garden?
cheering, chanting, goblins carrying torches, lighting things on fire.
No.
And among them, you do hear very clearly there's a another goblin, not fighting, not setting anything on fire, but kind of leading that chant.
Goblin.
No idea what it's saying still, but just you can tell that goblin is leading them on this. With that, Edan, it's your turn.
Kill it. Hey, time to redeem yourself. I've got great news.
So I hate to be that guy,
What? Are you out of spells?
but it is getting kind of late.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
Hmm.
This is a good spot to pause it.
Yeah,
Are
you can
we-
pause here.
Are we cool with that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm cool with that. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Give my dice some time to think about what they've done.
That's right.
I also figured this session would go a little later than originally planned just because it's getting everybody introduced and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. Are we cool ending it here? Is
Oh,
that
yeah.
Yeah,
all
yeah.
right?
I am, yeah.
Okay, okay.
Oh, yeah. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Thank you
All
guys for a great first
Yeah.
session.
Hmm.
We've done it.
Mhm.
Now we've got a week to think about how to kill these goblins.
Right?
I recommend using swords.
Uh-oh. That's
Oh,
gonna be a
one
problem.
I
Horse
don't have
trauma.
one.
The monk's like, you mean these swords?
You mean these? Holds up this.
They are registered weapons in 7 states.
So
Yeah.
funny.
Fun fact, you can take feats to get slashing damage
Oh my
with
gosh.
an unarmed strike.